throws. And if you remember that game, he made a throw that Xavier Leggett, they should have been the winning touchdown. Perfect pass, hit him right in the hands, dropped it as he was going to the end zone.
David, we've all seen those videos on the internet where a cat jumps on a Christmas tree, knocks it over, sets the living room on fire, and just destroys Christmas for everybody. How much do the Carolina Panthers want to be that cat for the Buccaneers and the Falcons these next 2 weeks?
That's a great comparison there. Yeah, I think they'd love to do that. I just don't know with the injuries right now. Chuba gone, Taylor Mosen, their right tackle, probably not playing. Inside linebacker, Josie Jewell's not going to play, concussion. So if Tampa is smart, they're going to run the heck out of the ball. I think they had, 236 yards rushing season high when they played the Panthers the last time. They just got to capitalize and score points. I just don't think Carolina hasn't stopped the run all year. That's been the really defining thing for this team all year. Not Bryce Young's play, but inability to stop the run. And if they can't do that again at Tampa, it could be a long day for them.
All right, he's David Newton with ESPN. David, we appreciate your help this season in helping us break down the Carolina Panthers before each of these Buccaneers games. Happy New Year to you, and take care of yourself, man. We'll talk to you down the road.
Happy New Year to you guys. Have a good day.
That's your look across the field. Coming up next on the Audubon Hearing Center's pregame show, Buccaneers head coach Todd Bowles. This is the Buccaneers Radio Network.
It's the Get Holiday Ready sales event with Hank and Sam from the Ford crew. Today, a new shipment of inventory.
Hank, what's going on?
Another hauler full of new Ford trucks and SUVs, Sam.
So much SUV capability. Is that?
Ford F-Series, best-selling trucks for 47 years. And a big selection means...
big savings?
Yep, which means...
it's the best time to buy.
Well done, Sam. And time for America to get holiday ready with Ford.
Based on 1977 to 2023 CY Industry reported total sales.
Secure season passes for the Bucs' 50th season in 2025. Join the crew and receive the best pricing on season tickets, including playoff ticket priority, along with access to exclusive year-round events and benefits as a Bucs season pass member. 2024 season passes sold out. Now is the chance to secure your spot in line for 2025 before they become available to the general public. Head to Buccaneers.com/tickets for more information and join the crew in 2025. The 50th season awaits.
If you ever find yourself inside the emergency room, surrounded by these sounds, by these voices, by these machines, may you find our team of expert emergency caregivers at your side.
You're gonna be okay. Just grab my hand.
This is the power of the human spirit. Advent Health ER, 24/7 access to convenient emergency care. Go to the erexperts.com for locations near you. Advent Health. Feel whole.
Florida Blue presents game-changing health solutions. Did you know you can relieve stress by doing yoga at a Florida Blue Center?
And exhale.
Treating yourself to Florida Blue discounts. Seeing a chiropractor covered by Florida Blue. Having your own Florida Blue health consultant.
Welcome.
Or cheering on your team right now. Discover more game-changing health solutions at FloridaBlue.com. Florida Blue is a trade name of Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Florida, Inc.
This is your official pregame show for the Bucs versus Panthers on 98 Rock.
More on the Audubon Hearing Center's pregame show with the Buck Report. Buck Report.
Presented by Visit Tampa Bay.
Discover a million ways to play at visitTampaBay.com.
We play like that with that kind of effort. For the most part, mistake-free football, we're right where we need to be.
Now, Tampa Bay Buccaneers head coach Todd Bowles and TJ Reeves.
Well, we get ready for a rematch with the Carolina Panthers coming up. More on that in a few moments. We have had a Christmas holiday, Coach. It's kind of been right in the middle of your preparation week. You got back to work, obviously, after the holiday. How have things progressed? How have things gone as you come back home and get ready to play these final two games coming up?
Had a good week. The guys were in tune. Obviously, Tuesday was our Wednesday, and Wednesday they were off, but they came back Thursday and Friday and Saturday, and they practiced hard, and they were mentally sharp.
I know one thing, obviously, that you keep coming back to is do the little things right, do the little things well. There were problems in Dallas, some of it self-inflicted with either penalties or missed tackles, etc. What did you emphasize this week to get back to doing the little things like you were saying during that 4-game win streak, that we're producing wins?
That's all we talked about. We practice it and we harp on it, and everything at this point in the season, they've already seen. We've seen everything already. We just can't beat ourselves. We understand if we don't beat ourselves, we have a chance to beat anybody.
In terms of veteran leadership, whether you're talking about Baker Mayfield, Mike Evans on offense, Tristan Wirfs, another guy, or Levante David, Vita Vea, those kind of guys on defense, how impactful is it for them to almost be coaches on the field, reinforcement on attention to detail, and playing cleaner football?
I mean, it's huge. It's huge at this point. You hear enough from the coaches, so you hear it all the time. But for it to come from your peers and your teammates and the guys you're playing next to, it's going to be big.
No doubt. Jalen McMillan, I've loved talking more about him over the last 3 or 4 football games. Again, repeat for the audience here, what is he doing well that is translating now into success on Sunday? Another game with a touchdown Sunday night in Dallas. What do you see?
His grasp of the offense is allowing him to play faster, and the faster he plays, the more confident he gets. And right now, he's in a good groove. He's the guy we saw when we drafted. He's really coming into his own, and he's playing tough for us right now.
Okay, obviously need more from that guy. Okay, Carolina now comes in as the opponent. I love asking you this whenever we talk about the rematches. You played them recently. You played them just 3 weeks ago. You won a wild overtime game. How much do you look at that game versus, for example, the game last week, another overtime win for them against the Cardinals? What were you studying up on with the Panthers, having just played them recently?
You look at both. You see what they've done after we played them to see if anything's changed, but then you look at when you played them to see how they're attacking you and what you can do to offset or counterattack some things and what they might switch and what we have to switch.
But Bryce Young's mobility is a big part of that. I know he's been hampered late in the week with a hamstring injury. Just tell me more about that challenge, not just running downfield, but staying alive in the pocket, the threat to run. What about that aspect of his game and their offensive attack?
He's playing with a lot of confidence right now. He's giving them an extra weapon when the pass game isn't there. He can pull it down and run away from a lot of guys right now. He's getting a lot of chunk yards, so we got to limit the chunk yards because he's playing well.
And finally, for your team, it's one at a time here for these final 2 games, but you get what you want at home. How big to be back at home here, to get off to a start, to be inspired by the home crowd is this coming up here in a little while, Coach?
It's a huge game for us. We need to get off to a fast start, get the crowd behind us early, and we need to keep it rolling for 4 quarters.
No doubt. Coach, thank you. Good luck. We'll talk to you at halftime.
Thanks.
There's head coach Todd Bowles and the Buck Report brought to you by Visit Tampa Bay. Discover a million ways to play at visitTampaBay.com. We'll have more on the Audubell Hearing Center's pregame show after this timeout.
With FedEx One Rate, you can ship to your student for a simple, predictable flat rate. Send a box full of home-baked treats that say, "Your father and I miss you." Or send a box full of instant noodles that says, "Your father and I would like you to stop asking us for money." Either way, one rate fits all. FedEx One Rate. 2-day shipping, one flat rate. Starting at $14.50. Visit FedEx.com/OneRate for details. Exclusions apply.
Hey, it's the Good Greek Spiro, and when it's time for your next move, call the official movers of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Good Greek Moving and Storage. As a former police officer, I know the risks that come with moving. My superhero movers are professionally trained for a safe and stress-free move. So whether it's across town or across the country, call the Good Greek or go to goodgreek.com. Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official movers of the Tampa Bay Bucks.
Good Greek Moving and Storage. Your superhero movers.
It's football time. And as the official ticket marketplace of the Buccaneers and the NFL, Ticketmaster's got the best way to take it to the house when it comes to being in there live. They're the safest and most convenient marketplace to score fully verified Buccaneers tickets. And even if your plans get broken up or worse, turned over, Ticketmaster gives you more flexibility to sell your seats. So get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Buccaneers.
Hey, Florida drivers and motorcycle riders, don't fumble. Do your part to stay safe on our roadways. Florida has observed a significant number of motorcycle fatalities and crashes. Drivers, watch for motorcycles. Don't drive distracted. Motorcycles are hard to see. Take the extra effort to look for them. Riders, play defense. Always ride responsibly. Wear proper gear and make yourself more visible. Get trained and never drink and ride. On the road, safety is worth way more than 2 points. Brought to you by the Florida Department of Transportation.
This is the Audubell Hearing Hearing Center's pregame show. Who's hurt? Who's playing? Let's find out with the Injury Report. Brought to you by Advent Health. No matter what helps you feel whole, swimming, laughing, or finding peaceful moments in your day, Advent Health is here to support you with world-class expertise and whole person care. Because feeling whole always begins at AdventHealth.com. Here's Ronnie Lane.
The Buccaneers defense lost do-it-all defensive back Christian Izzian to injured reserve, but will be getting some reinforcements at two levels. Linebacker KJ Britt is active, and Jordan Whitehead is set to play after being activated from injured reserve on Saturday. Here are the inactives for today. Shaq Barrett's back on the team, but he is inactive today. Guard Royce Newman, tight end Cade Otten, quarterback Michael Pratt, outside linebacker Jose Ramirez, wide receiver Sterling Shepard, and safety Antoine Winfield Jr. all inactive today. Otten, Shepard, and Winfield are out due to injury. For the Panthers, corner J.C. Horn is out, along with safety Jordan Fuller, linebacker Josie Jewell, tackle Taylor Moulton, quarterback Jack Plummer. He's the third quarterback. Wide receiver Devin Tompkins. Horn, Jewell, and Moulton are out due to injury. That is your injury update. It's brought to you by Advent Health. No matter what helps you feel whole, Advent Health is here to support you with world-class expertise and whole person care, because feeling whole always begins at AdventHealth.com. Coming up on the Audubell Hearing Center's pregame show, it's Keys to the Game with Dave Moore and TJ Rees. This is the Buccaneers Radio Network.
Looking for top-tier landscape and exterior maintenance? Pine Lake Companies has you covered. With over 25 years of experience working with builders, architects, and property owners, Pine Lake Companies handles everything from landscape design and construction to ongoing maintenance and enhancements. Join our fast-paced team. We're always hiring. Pine Lake Companies, where expertise meets excellence in landscaping. Visit PineLakeLLC.com and let's grow together.
Hooters is the ultimate football hangout. Score big with our game day specials, like buffalo shrimp, chicken tenders, or chicken tender tacos, served with curly fries for just $9.99. Plus, game day means great deals on Bud Light and Michelob Ultra Big Daddy drafts. Watching at home? Order Hooters to go, and you'll be the MVP of your football. Party. With 11 Tampa Bay locations, Hooters brings the flavor and fun to football season. Visit originalhooters.com. Hooters, always original.
A Fifth Third Better means we always put in 166.7% more effort.
Stats, huh? Two can play that game. In 2002, the Bucs defense held QBs to a 48.4 passer rating on the season.
Fifth Third gives you no hidden fees and free checking.
Did you know the Bucs were the first team to win the championship at their home stadium?
Fifth Third makes banking easy from the moment you sign up.
The Bucs O-line makes it easy to run up the middle.
This is banking a Fifth Third Better. Fifth Third Bank, National Association member FDIC. Visit 53.com/momentum for more information, including product restrictions and details.
Hertz customers must get a buzz from seeing their name on the Hertz Gold Board. I'm sure that always makes them feel like a valued customer.
Hertz Gold Plus Rewards members skip the counter and go straight to their car, unless they want to stop and admire their name on the Gold Board.
When they see their name up there, they know everything's ready to go.
Join Hertz Gold Plus Rewards at Hertz.com today. Hertz, let's go.
This is your official pregame show for the Bucs versus Panthers on 98 Rock.
Go, boys. Start fast. Let's go.
The Audubell Hearing Center's pregame show has the keys to the game.
Mayfield throws it up for grabs. It's caught. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin. Oh, my goodness.
Brought to you by Hyundai. There's never been a better time to test drive the Hyundai you always wanted. Hyundai, there's joy in every journey. Visit your Suncoast Hyundai dealer. Now, color analyst Dave Moore and TJ Reeves.
Well, we get ready for what is a vitally important NFC South matchup for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as they welcome in the Carolina Panthers for the second meeting in just a few weeks after a dramatic overtime win. All right, 83, tough loss, obviously, for the Bucs on Sunday night. Now you must regroup, knowing full well that if you win today and you win next week, you've got a great chance to be in the playoffs. What's a key or two right now, a half hour before this game, this team telling themselves, telling each other?
Well, just play clean football. And as we define that every week, you can't have turnovers, you can't have drive-killing penalties. But the big thing is start fast. Carolina really has nothing to play for per se, but they would love nothing more to come out and be the spoiler for the Bucs and hand them another loss and make it more difficult, if possible, at all, to get in the playoffs. So, obviously they want to go out, start fast, control the line of scrimmage, all the things we normally talk about. But what's really hurt them the last few weeks is, just not clean football. Some drops last week, penalties, bad times, turnovers. On defense, we have an opportunity to catch an interception or get a ball that's on the ground. You got to get it. You got to make plays when you have the opportunity. And if they can do that today, they should be in good shape and be able to win the ball game. But otherwise, you hear Todd Bowles talk about it all the time. You're not just trying to beat the opponent. You're trying to beat yourself. And the mistakes you're making as you go, which makes it a lot more difficult.
Do the little things, and last week they did not do the little things. They messed up a lot of the little things, and it led to a defeat. So that snapped a 4-game win streak. Running the football, we have seen it. We've seen success throughout the year. Again, it's a depleted Carolina team defensively. How big a key in the first quarter, in the first half, for the Buccaneers to get rolling, running the football? What would you say?
The goal every week is to establish the run game. If you can force a defense to defend the entire field, both run and pass, it puts you at a fair advantage as an offense. Every defense has a goal to make your opponent one-dimensional, take away their strength, and make them beat you in an area they're not as strong at. And the Bucs have they can run the football and open up some passes and get Mike Evans involved early, it's going to be a very tough day on the Carolina defense.
We are watching Bucky Irving warm up right down below us here. Looking forward to a big day from him. You mentioned Mike Evans. He has been phenomenal against the Carolina Panthers, especially in recent history. Mike still just over 200 yards away from 1,000. Do you anticipate as a key that Liam Cohen may try to get him a ball or two early on, or can that be a dangerous thing trying just to work it to one guy?
I think it's going to be dangerous. I think they have that in the back of their mind, and if they're given the opportunity, they're going to take advantage of it. The goal is to win the game, to have a chance to get in the playoffs, and then secondly, get Mike his 1,000 yards. Everybody here wants it. All of his teammates wants him to have it, but not, in lieu of winning the football game. So if you get that run game going and you're controlling the clock and the time of possession, you're going to have some opportunities to take some shots to him, because they are missing Horn, who's their best corner.
Over on the defensive side of the ball, as we've been talking about, Chuba Hubbard was placed on injured reserve, which really came out of nowhere.
Right.
From Carolina's own injury reports. They didn't have him listed with a calf injury, but apparently it is a calf injury significant enough for them to end his season. Again, Carolina's got nothing to play for this game or the following game, and they gave him a new contract during the season. They reworked his deal, so they have shut him down. All right, mindset for the Buccaneer defense. What's the key or two? When Bryce Young is obviously talented. Right. We were just talking to the head coach about that. What's the key or a key or two from the Buccaneer defense?
Address the run game first. Like every other week, Blackshear is going to be the guy who's capable of coming in, trying to establish the run. But if you can take that away early, and then you can really concentrate on getting pressure on Bryce Young, and you're going to have opportunities for takeaways if you can pressure him consistently. So address first thing first, stop the run, force the third and longs, and then generate some pressure and get off the field on third down.
Again, Bryce Young, excellent at not only running downfield, but keeping plays alive in the pocket. What's the challenge, especially from the front four, to keep contained, keep him in the pocket, don't let him move around and keep plays alive, right?
Be conscious of your rush lanes. Every defender, when they're coming, whether you're bringing an extra linebacker or a safety, everybody has a rush lane. There's a guy that's a contained guy. There's guys that are over guard and tackle that have to split them. So don't open it up inside or out where you're going to let him extend plays or use his legs, which he's very capable of doing, to make first downs.
And again, you played at the highest level for a long time, including key, crucial into the season games. The Buccaneers right now are huddling up on the logo at midfield. As a veteran player, did you have to say very much to anybody else? Did it just go unsaid? You know what's in front of you here in about 25, 30 minutes.
And there's not a bigger game than this in a regular season. I mean, you have to win this to still have a chance to make the playoffs. So there's always a speaker in that huddle, usually a very verbal guy, but everybody knows. And, obviously you say it to keep everybody on the same page, but they know the magnitude of this game.
Well, and again, Levante David was that speaker just a few moments ago down there at midfield, and when he speaks, like the old commercial, when he talks, everybody listens. That's kind of the same thing there with 54. Dave Moore, nice job. Your keys to the game have been brought to you by Hyundai. There's never been a better time to test drive the Hyundai you always wanted. Hyundai, there's joy in every journey. Visit your Suncoast Hyundai dealer. The Audubell Hearing Center's pregame show has Buccaneers General Manager Jason Light next after this timeout.
The University of South Florida is on a bold trajectory, ranked a top 50 public university in the nation and the best value of all public universities in Florida. USF is just the second public university in the state to join the prestigious AAU, rapidly ascending into one of America's leading research universities. USF is fueling the future of Tampa Bay and beyond. Learn more at bebold.usf.edu.
10 first downs is all it takes. If the Bucks make 10 first downs during today's game, you can score a free one-day ticket to Busch Gardens, courtesy of Cane's Furniture. Just visit Cane'sFirstDowns.com to claim your voucher. Then head to a Cane's showroom near you for a free Busch Gardens ticket. When the Bucks make 10 first downs, you score fun. Cane's Furniture says, "Let's go, Bucks!"
The Bucks are back, and they're ready to dominate the field. From game day excitement to the everyday grind, Applied Innovation is there to help keep things running smoothly, both on and off the field. With over 200 Buccaneers employees relying on fast, reliable office technology, Applied delivers cutting-edge tech and exceptional service to support their fast-paced environment. Applied Innovation, a proud partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Coca-Cola countdown to kickoff. We're just under 30 minutes until game time. Tackle game day with the great taste of Coke Zero. Is it the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
The Audubell Hearing Center's pregame show continues with Building the Bucks.
Intercepted! Picked off at the 43-yard line by hand. Magnificent Antoine Winfield.
Here are Buccaneers General Manager Jason Light and Gene Deckerhoff.
It's time to build the Bucks with General Manager Jason Light. And before we talk football, I want to say belated Merry Christmas. Hope you and the Light family had a wonderful Christmas break. And did Santa Claus find your house?
Oh, yeah, for sure. And, hey, happy Hanukkah to everybody. And we're looking forward to having a great New Year.
Yeah, New Year's just around the corner. I guess you could say officially the home stretch begins. Although we've been talking about playoffs, the home stretch, we have 2 games left, begins on this final Sunday of 2020. There's no room for error if we want to make the playoffs.
No, there's not. This is this is as must win as they get. So we got to take care of business on our own, and that's all we can do.
Roster moves this week, and I guess one that just jumped all over the front page of everybody's sports page. We re-sign one of our great sack leaders of all time, Shaq Barrett. Is Shaq able to go?
Shaq we just held him out this game. We just signed him yesterday. He hasn't, he's obviously hasn't played all year, so we're getting him ready for next week. And that was his plan the whole time too. He's probably going to sign on Monday, but we signed him yesterday. But we're very excited to have him back, and hopefully it gives us a shot in the arm moving forward.
Now, how did this come about? He was not available to sign? He was not waived by the Dolphins until just this week. Why did they hold on to him as long as they did?
Well, they didn't let go of his rights until this week. They waived him. You couldn't claim him. If you claim the contract, then you're claiming a reserve retired contract, so you had to wait for him to clear. And then there were a lot of teams that wanted Shaq, and, he wanted to come home. So he's got a special place in his heart for us, and we do as well for him, obviously, and he's one of ours.
It's welcome back, Shaq, and I can't wait. Does he go wear 58? Because number 7's taken right now. I think Bucky's wearing
56.
56. Okay, football, the holidays, they seem to go together, Jason, but it seems like it's always tough for all involved, front office, administrative, coaches, and the players to balance family and the holiday spirit in the game of football. How tough is that for you and your staff during the holidays?
Well, I tell you, it's always a little bit of a challenge, but our families are in this business, have been in this business. My particular family, we've been in this for, since they were born. They don't know any different. So, we take some time off Christmas Eve. We take some time off during Christmas Day, and we get our work done ahead of time. So it's the same with every other team, and it's just kind of business as usual, but that's what they know. Santa still comes.
Santa still found the lighthouse, and that is good. One more question, Jason. With the college bowl season in full swing, we've got a bowl game here at Raymond James. Had one already, but your staff is very busy. You're out evaluating talent, but getting ready for the draft coming up.
Yeah, they've been busy all fall. So we've already had one round of meetings with putting the draft board together, and they'll be out about at some of these bowl games. A lot of the players that are in this year's draft, unfortunately, decide not to play in their bowl games. The ones that do, we really applaud them for doing it. But we are scattered around the country going to these bowl games. I'll be at the bowl game here on New Year's Day.
Yeah, the Relax West Bowl is here at Raymond James Stadium. Yeah. It's like a home game for you and your staff. Yeah.
ER 24/7 access to convenient emergency care. Go to theerexperts.com for locations near you. Advent Health. Feel whole.
A Fifth Third Better means we always put in 166.7% more effort.
Stats, huh? So you can play that game. In 2002, the Bucs defense held QBs to a 48.4 passer rating on the season.
Fifth Third gives you no hidden fees and free checking.
Did you know the Bucs were the first team to win the championship at their home stadium?
Fifth Third makes banking easy from the moment you sign up.
The Bucs O-line makes it easy to run up the middle.
This is banking a Fifth Third Better. Fifth Third Bank, National Association member FDIC. Visit 53.com/momentum for more information, including product restrictions and details.
Florida Blue presents game-changing health solutions. Did you know you can relieve stress by doing yoga at a Florida Blue center?
And exhale.
Treating yourself to Florida Blue discounts. Seeing a chiropractor covered by Florida Blue. Having your own Florida Blue health consultant.
Welcome.
Or cheering on your team right now. Discover more game-changing health solutions at FloridaBlue.com. Florida Blue is a trade name of Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Florida, Inc. This is your official pregame show for the Bucs versus Panthers on 98 Rock.
These are the type of games I live for. Fast start, man. Let's play fast, play physical now. All gas, no brakes. Let's go!
The Audubell Hearing Center's pregame show has a cut above the rest.
Prescott gonna throw, dropping, looking, flush out of the pocket. He'll be sacked by Vita Vea.
Brought to you by NFL On Location, the official hospitality provider of the NFL. Visit NFLOnLocation.com for unrivaled access all season long. Now, Bucs team reporter Casey Phillips.
Casey Phillips here with Jordan Whitehead. How good does it feel for you to be back out of practice and coming off this 4-week IR thing?
It feels good. Anytime you miss games, it's a bummer. But to be out here these last 2 games, meaningful games, to get us to the playoffs, it means a lot, and it's exciting.
And how do you feel at this point, and the way that you might be able to contribute? Are you feeling like any kind of a pitch count, or do you feel like you're ready to go?
No pitch count. I'm off IR now. I'm ready to go.
Full send. I like it. And tell me, for you, just looking at how this secondary has had so many injuries over the course of the whole year, the way you guys have all been able to try to work together, and no matter who's out there, what's that been like as you guys work through that of not knowing week to week who all's going to be available?
Right. My 7 years playing the NFL now, it's like every year it's kind of just like you never know who's going to be out there. You're always playing with new guys. So, just having that experience, you just got to make sure the guys are up on the plays, mentally, just on the defense, and make sure we're all in the right spot. Most of the guys either been in this defense or been here all year, so it's just next man up mentality. I think we all probably got the same amount of snaps, now, so everybody's ready to go.
We're talking to Jordan Whitehead, and tell me what you guys have learned, watching film and talking about it from that first matchup against the Panthers and then playing them again so close after that. That's always an interesting thing for a team with the game planning and everything. What did you guys kind of learn in the approach going into this?
Yeah, it's not much going to change from week to week like that. They going to give us their plays, their ones that they run. We played them. We know how they attack. Same vice versa. They know us a little bit. So it's just that best on best, for this week. It's going to be a hard-nosed football game, run the ball. You got to stop the run. And then, it's going to be some plays out there that whoever makes the most turnovers, probably this game's going to win.
Yeah, and what have you guys learned about Bryce Young and the way that he's sort of grown and evolved over the course of the year, going from getting benched to coming back now and playing a little bit better? What have you noticed about his style now?
Right. He's having fun out there, looks like. He's making plays. He seems more confident and just, like I said, having fun with this. And I think that's the biggest point for him. But, as a defense, we just got to, make sure we keep him in the pocket because he gets out that pocket and is dangerous. He makes throws down the field on the scramble. He runs it in. So you just got to be, still a young quarterback. So we just got to give him good disguises and make it hard for him.
And what are some of the mentalities that you feel like the team has at this point of now, going from kind of controlling the destiny to now needing some other things to happen, but having these last two games to play? What are the mentality, the vibes, the messages from coaches, things guys are saying to each other now for you guys making sure you're approaching it the right way?
Hopefully things will go our way. We at these last two games, we need to win. Nothing's going to happen if we don't win. So we need to win these two games, and the favor will be in our hand. It's football; you never know who's going to win. It could be a whole different. We're banking on the Falcons, but something crazy could happen. Something else could happen. So you just got to focus on us, focus on these last two games, and take care of this week.
Well, thanks so much, and good luck.
Thank you.
A Cut Above has been brought to you by On Location, the official hospitality provider of the NFL. Visit NFLOnLocation.com for unrivaled access. The Audibel Hearing Center's pregame show continues after this timeout.
Hertz customers must get a buzz from seeing their name on the Hertz Gold Board. I'm sure that always makes them feel like a valued customer.
Hertz Gold Plus Rewards members skip the counter and go straight to their car, unless they want to stop and admire their name on the Gold Board.
When they see their name up there, they know everything's ready to go.
Join Hertz Gold Plus Rewards at Hertz.com today. Hertz, let's go.
Tower Design is a national design-build contractor specializing in construction across multiple trades. Since 1989, they've disrupted the industry by staying true to their values, putting their people first, and never settling for less than the best. Headquartered in St. Petersburg, Florida, and with job sites from coast to coast, Tower Design is searching for top-notch talent to join their team. If you're looking for a place to make your mark and help shape the future of construction, visit PowerDesignInc.us/careers to learn more about their open opportunities. Tower Design. Careers and skylines built here.
D-line 03, 1, 2, 3.
The Audibel Hearing Center's pregame show continues with 5 things to look for in the game.
Let's get it.
Here again are Pat Donovan and Ronnie Lane.
All right, 5 things to watch for. Pat, you're up first.
He won't play today, but Shaq is back. Shaq Barrett announced his retirement back in July, but told Kay Adams at the time he'd only come out of retirement to play for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. If the Bucs can get a spark from a fresh Barrett, it could be a huge help for an outside linebacker unit that's had a tough time getting pressure on the quarterback this season.
The Carolina Panthers offense took a huge hit Friday night when an MRI revealed a season-ending grade 2 calf strain for running back Chuba Hubbard. Hubbard finishes his season with just under 1,200 yards rushing and 10 touchdowns and a new contract for the Panthers, while the Buccaneers were able to hold Hubbard to just 43 yards on 12 carries when the teams met back in Week 13. Hubbard will be missed this afternoon. While Hubbard didn't have a catch in that first matchup, he also leads the Panthers with 43 receptions.
We'll keep an eye on Mike Evans today for sure. Evans is 182 yards short of the 1,000 yards receiving this season, and today could be the day he seals the deal and puts himself in a spot to easily reach that number in Week 18. Evans has more 100-yard receiving days against Carolina than any team in the NFL, including pulling in 8 catches for 118 yards and a touchdown in Week 13.
13. Unlike in Week 13, J.C. Horn comes into today listed as doubtful and likely won't go for Carolina. If Mike can top his 118-yard performance against Carolina a handful of weeks ago, getting over the top could be smooth sailing against New Orleans back at Raymond James Stadium next weekend.
Adam Thielen. Mike Evans might be 31 and at the back end of his career, but he's not the oldest receiver on the field today, as one of Bryce Young's favorite targets is 34-year-old Adam Thielen. Thielen may not be the receiver he once was in Minnesota. The Buccaneers learned in Week 13 that you can't overlook the aging wideout as he led the Panthers that afternoon with 8 catches for 99 yards and a touchdown. He also nearly had a second touchdown that was called incomplete in the back of the end zone and upheld by replay.
And lastly, we'll be looking for a fast start today. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers cannot allow the Carolina Panthers to do what they did the last time and almost steal a game. The Bucs need to look like the team that can win a division today, because they are.
That's your 5 things to look for. We'll have more on the Audible Hearing Center's pregame show. This is the Buccaneers Radio Network.
Ring in the new year with the crew. Join us for the last home game of the regular season in Raymond James Stadium.
Mayfield looking, throws the ball downfield toward Evans. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Buccaneers with Mike Evans. 2 catches in the promised land today.
As the Bucs play host to divisional rival the New Orleans Saints. Let's show New Orleans why it's Bay over Bayou at Tampa Bay's biggest party. Keep the celebrations going with your crew in 2025. Limited tickets remain at Buccaneers.com/tickets.
When it comes to football, every move counts. That's why 90% of top athletes, including NFL players, use chiropractic care to support peak performance. The Joint Chiropractic is proud to be an official chiropractor of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Whether you're hitting the gridiron or you're more of an armchair quarterback, we offer quality, personalized care tailored to your needs. Find your nearest clinic at thejoint.com and make pain walk the plank. Download the Joint Chiropractic and Buccaneers $19 initial visit special at Buccaneers.com under Contest and Promotions in the Fans tab.
I'm Jeff Baradelli, Chief Meteorologist and Climate Specialist at News Channel 8. There's no denying that Florida's weather is changing. That means stronger hurricanes, hotter temperatures, and heavier downpours. Every day, the Max Defender 8 weather team and I dig into the science, the whys and hows of Tampa Bay weather to develop an accurate forecast so that you're fully prepared for anything. This storm season, trust the Max Defender 8 weather team on News Channel 8.
Hey, Florida drivers and motorcycle riders, don't fumble. Do your part to stay safe on our roadways. Florida has observed a significant number of motorcycle fatalities and crashes. Drivers, watch for motorcycles. Don't drive distracted. Motorcycles are hard to see. Take the extra effort to look for them. Riders, play defense. Always ride responsibly. Wear proper gear. Make yourself more visible. Get trained and never drink and ride. On the road, safety is worth way more than 2 points. Brought to you by the Florida Department of Transportation.
This is your official pregame show for the Bucs versus Panthers on 98 Rock. The Audible Hearing Center's pregame show now continues. Will the weather have an effect on the game? The weather and field conditions. Brought to you by DeMesman and Dover Law Firm, your accidentattorneys.com. Free consultation 24/7 at 866-954-MORE. Let's go down to the field and TJ Reeves.
Well, it has been an ever-changing rain forecast. There's the R word over the last 24 hours. Here in Tampa Bay, it's a gorgeous December, end of December, final days of the year, Sunday. The sun has been out all morning. It's a little overcast now. From what we are told, if there's any trouble with the R word, it's going to be in the first half or right around 2 o'clock local time, somewhere around there, that a line of thunderstorms is going to move through Florida and bring some cool weather behind it. So hopefully that holds off. The field is in fantastic shape. They did play the Gasparilla Bowl here back 9 days ago, but the turf is in great shape. Nobody's played since then. There is some breeze, by the way, for the kicking. In looking at the goalpost, the wind is blowing from the north to south right now, to the right, away from the pirate ship, if things get underway. Referee Clay Martin, by the way, just walked by me and gave me the nod. I guess we're about ready to go here with that, with him. All right, so again, you understand what's at stake. Step one is the Buccaneers have to win today as they get introduced here in the South Tunnel to To my right, the defense will actually be introduced to the home crowd here at Raymond James Stadium in a moment. A Buccaneer win today, followed by a Washington win tonight, keeps the Buccaneers in total control of winning the NFC South by only winning next week. So step one is obviously win this game today and take care of business. All right, that's your weather and field conditions. Let's hope that our word holds off. They are presented by Demesman and Dover Law Firm, your accidentattorneys.com. Free consultation 24/7 at 1-866-954-MORE. We've got one thing left to do. That is re-engage with our NFC South opponent, the Panthers. It was an overtime win in Charlotte back a month ago. Now let's see what's about to happen here in the rematch today. And the Bucs take a large step towards winning the South if they get this one today. Gene and Dave are going to have your kickoff as you hear again the starters being introduced here to the home crowd. Crowd filling up. Everybody's ready to go. We are ready to go. Gene and Dave will have the kickoff. That is coming up after this timeout.
Nothing beats a winning lineup, and Beef O'Brady's has your all-stars. From award-winning wings to beefy Angus burgers that fully satisfy your cravings and your wallet. Ready for some new moves? Try Beef's new comfort bowls, like their new barbecue pulled pork mac and cheese bowl, crispy chicken mashed bowl, or Asian shrimp rice bowl. Or get your flavors stacked another way with Beef's new Tampa Cuban, or the new Italian sub. Beef O'Brady's, where game time and meal time satisfy you all the time.
Drop it back at the late blitz. Under pressure. Lawrence goes down with a sack.
This has been the Audubell Hearing Center's pregame show.
Levante David just clobbered Trevor Lawrence.
Audubell Hearing Centers. Better hearing through professional care.
Touchdown Tampa Bay. Bucs win. Bucs win. Fire the cannons.
Are you ready for Buccaneers football?
Tampa Bay Buccaneers 2024 season.
Game 16.
We lost. It's disappointing. This one, better take it on the chin.
Riding a 4-game winning streak and looking to keep his team on track for the playoffs. Baker Mayfield and the Buccaneers saddled up for a Sunday night shootout with the Cowboys. But Mayfield's Texas homecoming didn't get off to a good start as Dallas jumped out to an early lead.
Empty backfield for Cooper Rush. Takes a belt high snap and now looking to his right. Throws toward the end zone. Caught ball. Touchdown. Buccaneer defender fell down, and Jalen Tolbert has given the Cowboys a 9-0 lead.
The Bucs would answer to stay within reach.
Toss pitch to the right side. Bucky Irving. He's going to be stuck. Keeps his balance. He's got a Tampa Bay Buccaneer touchdown.
But time and again, the Buccaneers defense struggled to slow down the Cowboys' offensive attack.
Throws the ball deep downfield toward Lamb. He makes the catch at the 30, to the 20, to the 15, to the 10-yard line. Here is the handoff. Zeke running to his left. Is stood up but falls forward. This was his touchdown.
The Bucs offense would respond again to trim the lead before halftime.
Baker Mayfield drops back in the pocket, runs to his right, throws toward the end zone. It is thrown low. Is it caught? Is it caught? Touchdown Tampa Bay. Jalen McMillan digs out a low throw.
After surrendering 23 first-half points, Bulls D tightened up in the second half and held Russian company to 3 points.
Puts a big toe into it. It's got the distance. It's got the distance. And by golly, it is good again. And the Dallas Cowboys lead by a dozen, 26-14.
Fast forward to the fourth quarter and trying to mount a comeback. Tampa Bay was dealt another blow.
He goes up for the catch. Did he get it? It's intercepted by Dallas Cowboys. McMillan fought for the ball. I thought he had caught it.
Yeah, I think
Jordan
he did.
Lewis.
I think McMillan had it initially, and he's still sitting in the end zone, and I think Lewis took it away from him when they went to the ground.
Despite their offensive misfirings, the offense regrouped to pull within 2.
Mayfield throws toward the end zone. Wide open. Miller with a touchdown. Touchdown Tampa Bay.
But a costly miscue spoiled the Pewter Pirates' fourth quarter rally and ended the team's chances of a 5th straight win.
It's caught by Rashad White. Drags a tackler to the 32-yard line. What a remarkable underhanded throw by Baker Mayfield when he was sacked. Did they come up with a football? Did Rashad White drop the football after making that great effort to get a positive gain? It looks like it.
Hold on to the ball. You gotta hold on to the ball. Ball security is the number one thing.
With the loss,
Dallas will defeat the Buccaneers 26-24.
The Buccaneers no longer control their own playoff destiny.
We lost. We fell back in the pack. We gotta eat it. Can't spend too much time on it. We had our chances. Obviously not the scenario we want to be in, but still have to take care of business. It's a long season. We got 2 more games to go.
Bulls crew will now need to win their remaining 2 games and hope the Falcons falter if they're to repeat as NFC South champions.
Leaders got to step up. Young guys got to move on, learn from this, and it's on to Carolina. Like I said, if we don't take care of business, we won't be in the playoffs.
Buccaneers football is here. It's the 16th game of the 2024 season. Live from Raymond James Stadium, the Buccaneers versus the Panthers. Now, the voice of the Buccaneers, Gene Deckerhoff.
Well, the MacDill Air Force Base Honor Guard with the flags and a tremendous version of the national anthem sung by Severn Streeter. And that means it's time to play football at Raymond James Stadium. Happy New Year to you, Dave Moore, and to our crew.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, just had the flyover 4 aircraft right over Raymond James Stadium. I see some clouds up there. Make them go away planes. Tampa Bay Buccaneers bringing in the home stretch today on this last Sunday of 2024. We ring in the new year on Wednesday and get ready for the season finale next Sunday. And it's good to be at home. It seems like, have we been traveling like 4 or 5 of the last 7 weeks?
Feels like it, for sure.
The coin toss is brought to you by Circle K as captains meet at midfield. Good to see Vita Vea walk out there. You know, I rode on the elevator with him, and the elevator dropped about a half inch when he got on board. And then he got in a big pickup truck, and it was the loudest engine I've ever heard for a big truck for a big guy. Our referee today is Clay Martin. He'll handle the coin toss festivities, and we'll find out who gets the football first. Bucks are wearing red and pewter. Here's Clay Martin.
Good afternoon, captains. Happy holidays to everyone. Welcome to week 17 of our regular season. It's an honor for us to work for you today. This is our coin. Heads, tails, heads, and tails. It's your call. Heads is the call. It is heads. They're going to defer. You want the ball. Which way are we going to kick? Stay exactly where you're at. Carolina did win the toss and will defer. Tampa Bay will receive. Good luck, gentlemen.
The coin toss has been brought to you by Circle K. Join Inner Circle, Circle K's free rewards program, where everyone receives 25 cents off per gallon on your first 5 fill-ups. Circle K, the
Bucky Irving in the backfield. They were each on either side of the quarterback. Rashad White went right, and Bucky came around the end, and Juan was the only guy that was out there, and he made a big stop.
Yeah, get Bucky going early. A gain of 5.5 yards, second down, 4.5. Just across the chalk at the 35-yard line. In motion, Jalen McMillan, hand the ball off. Bucky runs off left guard, has the first down. Out across the 46-yard line. A quick burst up the A-gap. And Bucky Irving has carried the ball twice for 15 yards.
Yeah, really, just the zone they bring. McMillan in motion to get the linebackers to move a little bit. Play initially started to the right, but Bucky Irving found a crease on that backside. Good block by Durham and Tristan Wirfs on that backside.
Bucky averaging 5.5 yards a carry, 7 rushing touchdowns. He needs 80 yards today to reach 1,000. First time a Buccaneer running back will reach 1,000 since Doug Martin in 2015. In motion, the tight end, play action fake, Mayfield throws the ball to the right side. Caught ball, Mike Evans. He's snagged by the ankle and digs his way inside the 45-yard line of Carolina. So the Buccaneers close to another first down, short by about a yard, a gain of 9 on Evans' first grab of the game.
Yeah, it looked like Mayfield was trying to get this to Mike Evans earlier. He had to kind of sit on his back foot. Mike made a double move to make sure he was open, and they were able to connect.
Well, 2 run plays to Bucky Irving, then a nice 9-yard pickup, a catch by Mike Evans. It is second down and 1. Pistol formation now. Bucky Irving right behind quarterback Mayfield. Gets the handoff, runs to his left, puts on the cuts to his right. It's outside the numbers 40 to the 35 with a stiff arm. He's brought down to the 32. Xavier Woods denies further gain by Bucky Irving, but his third carry gets a dozen. And Bucky Irving well on his way. To 1,000 yards rushing this season.
I tell you, you could see as soon as the ball was snapped, that backside where he eventually wound up was wide open. He ran into a couple of the offensive linemen on that left side, but was able to get back to that gap and pick up a bunch of yards.
Second first down of the game for the Buccaneers. Carolina won the toss deferred. Bucks on the move here in the first quarter from the Carolina.
Easy, delicious, and totally doable. Right now, Buy 1 month of Healthy Shakes and get another for 50% off. Shakeology is nutrition made simple. Head to Shakeology.com for more details. That's Shakeology.com.
Well, Mike Evans gets the touchdown. We lead 7-0 for Mike Evans. He needed one total touchdown to tie Pro Football Hall of Famers Tim Brown and Don Hudson with 105 career touchdowns. Total touchdowns. That's 104 receiving. He needed one reception. He got 2 or 3 on that drive to surpass Hall of Famer Steve Largent with 819, now 820 receptions in his career. How about that for a drive start, TJ Reeves?
We love all of those stats. By the way, I believe this is the anniversary of Largent setting the all-time record with those 819 catches in his career. He doesn't have the record anymore, but man, what an electric opening drive with Bucky Irving running it. You get Evans involved. You've got the crowd of the game. You've got everything you want here at field level, Gene, to start this game and demoralize the Panthers further by taking the lead and then turning the defense loose. Let's see what kind of fight Dave Canales' team is going to have here in this first half. We're about to find out, Gene.
Well, it was like a hot knife through melted butter as the Buccaneers' flawless opening drive. 6 plays, 70 yards, 3:25 on the clock. And Tampa Bay leads Carolina 7-0. Mike Boone and Velus Jones are deep to return. McLaughlin's kick, and he sends it over the inline. Another booming touchback by Chase McLaughlin. Tampa Bay Buccaneers 7, Carolina Panthers nothing. Bucks 8-7. The Carolina Panthers 4-11 coming into the ball game, including a huge win in overtime over Arizona last week, 36-30. Carolina without key personnel, including the leading rusher on this team for the last couple of seasons, Chuba Hubbard, scratched on Friday night late, surprise, calf injury. So quarterback Bryce Young, Heisman Trophy winner, first pick overall in the draft 2 years ago, will take the snap under center, feeds the ball to Blackshear running to his left, and he's smothered by 5 Buccaneers around the 35-yard line. Good line surge off that left side by Ikem Ekwonu, and guard Damian Lewison had a tight end in there blocking as well.
Yeah, that's a good push on that left side. A nice crease there for Blackshear, and he was able to carry some guys. They're doing a little up-tempo here, Gene.
Carolina Panthers ready to work. Second down 5, a gain of 5 off left guard. On the initial play of the game for Carolina, empty backfield now for Bryce Young. Kicks the left leg, takes the belt-high snap, and looks upfield. And pressure gets the passer downfield. It's a caught ball, and out of bounds is Adam Thielen. He caught it over his shoulder in a breadbasket. A perfect throw by Bryce Young.
Yeah. Really just, Thielen was a slot receiver on the right. He just does an outside release, and McCollum in great position. Not able to get his head around. It just dropped right over the back of his head. So Thielen can make the catch on the sideline.
Adam Thielen missed the first half of the season on the injury list against the Buccaneers. 8 catches, 99 yards, and that's a huge gain on second down and 5. Inside Buck territory at the 34. They'll run the ball, and ramming ahead is Raheem Blackshear, and he is dropped after a gain of maybe 2. Eddie Pinheiro is an outstanding field goal kicker. 87.5% accurate this season. He missed a field goal against the Buccaneers. The former Florida Gator, though, it's within his range almost right now. 7-0 score, Bucks. But Carolina gets one huge play. A 31-yard grab by Adam Thielen, a former Minnesota Viking. Second down, 8 from the Buccaneer 32. Moving right, pistol formation. Blackshear now shifts to the left hip of Bryce Young. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the right, including a tight end, dropping to throw. Blackshear delay, blitz, pressure coming, throws the ball upfield, and it's a caught ball. Thielen again at the Buccaneers' 17-yard line. Tampa Bay Buccaneers are having trouble guarding and defending.
It looked like
that was Coker. It was Jalen Coker, 18, and not Thielen, 19.
Yeah, there were 2 defenders on him. Jamel Dean and Jordan Whitehead was coming up from the safety position, but it's just running a crossing route. A lot of pressure on Bryce Young, but he was able to lay the ball out in front of Coker for the big catch.
Dave Canales, a former offensive coordinator for the Bucs for one season and his first year as head coach, has done a remarkable job working with Bryce Young. Benched him earlier for 2 games, and he is playing his best football of late. Hands the ball off. Blackshear running to his left. Will be nailed at the line of scrimmage for no gain. Elijah Cansey was trying to get that contained in Logan Hall. Was it Logan? Great gains over there. Gains 896. And Elijah Cansey, another Buccaneer or 2, and we deny any gain on that carry to the left by Blackshear. Second down 10.
Yeah, they're just trying to get to that edge outside. Good job by Anthony Nelson containing, forcing it back inside where Gaines can make the tackle.
Anthony Nelson and Yaya Diaby, the starting outside linebackers. Second down 10. Empty backfield. Bryce Young, they move right toward the south end zone. Trail 7-0. Young surveys the secondary, takes a high snap, looks under pressure by Diaby, throws toward the end zone. Caught ball, touchdown Carolina. Adam Thielen, 2 big catches on the opening drive by the Carolina Panthers. And boy, did the Buccaneers have an easy drive to score of the opening touchdown? Well, Bryce Young and the Panthers came right back down the field. Lightning quick drive and a 17-yard touchdown throw under pressure from Yaya Diaby by Bryce Young.
And this is a little in and up, and it looks like Thielen against that zone defense is going to break across the field. So Mike Edwards steps up, and then he goes vertical, and he's inside of Jamel Dean, and an easy throw and catch.
17-yard touchdown, 7-6 score. Pinero's point after touchdown is good. Now the Buccaneers and Carolina Panthers are tied with 8:15 to go in the first quarter. Let's pause, and this is the Buccaneers Radio Network.
Bucs Nation, listen up. As football season heats up, chill out with Grillo's Pickles. When you bite into a Grillo's Pickle, you're experiencing the crispest, freshest, and cleanest pickle you'll find. Anywhere. Find them chilling in the refrigerated section.
Football demands the best from its players, and chiropractic care helps them deliver. Regular chiropractic adjustments at The Joint Chiropractic help athletes and non-athletes alike enhance performance. Our expert chiropractors can help with personalized care, open evenings and weekends. Go to thejoint.com to find a location near you. The Joint Chiropractic is proud to be an official chiropractor of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Go to Buccaneers.com under contests and promotions in the Fans tab to download the Bucs $19 initial visit special today.
It's no surprise that Massey Services is the exclusive pest prevention partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. After all, we're both winning teams. Massey Services will protect your home against pests, termites, and mosquitoes, and protect your family, too. Plus, their expert team proudly offers top-notch landscape services to keep your home turf game-ready. Schedule your free inspection today at MasseyServices.com. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Massey Services, a winning combination.
It's the Get Holiday Ready sales event with Hank and Sam from the Ford crew. Today, a new shipment of inventory.
Hank, what's going on?
Another hauler full of new Ford trucks and SUVs, Sam.
So much SUV capability. Is that?
Ford F-Series, best-selling trucks for 47 years. And a big selection means...
Big savings?
Yep, which means...
It's the best time to buy.
Well done, Sam. And time for America to get holiday ready with Ford.
Based on 1977 to 2023 CY Industry reported total sales.
Game's heating up? Chill out with Grillo's Pickles, an official pickle of crew members everywhere. When you bite into a Grillo's Pickle, you're experiencing the crispest, freshest, and cleanest pickle you'll find anywhere. Find them chilling in the refrigerated section. Go Bucs.
This is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Carolina Panthers on 98 Rock. 98 Rock.
Well, are we going to have a score score-a-thon on this last Sunday in 2024? Don't know, but right now it's 7-7. Both teams have scored on their opening drives. Bryce Young, a 17-yard touchdown strike to Adam Thielen. And the Carolina Panthers answer the Buccaneers scoring drive that began today's ballgame. 8:15 left, first quarter. How many points are they going to take? On that opening drive, Bucky Irving carried the ball 3 times for 28 yards. And he now goes by Cadillac Williams for the most yards from scrimmage for the bench. A gain of 20 on that throw and catch. Baker Mayfield throwing a low rope. Dug out by Mike Evans. His third catch of the game. First down 10 from the Buccaneer 40. Pistol formation with Irving behind Mayfield. Gets the handoff, runs to his right. Tries to get outside, contain. Makes the guy miss and wiggles his way off the hook and fights his way to the 43, maybe the 44-yard line.
Yeah, that's a tough earned 4 yards right there.
Great effort by Bucky Irving. Just keeping those legs churning and shaking a loose leg and trying to get away from 2 or 3 tacklers. A gain of 4. Second down and 6. Bucky now with 32 yards rushing in the game. Needs 80 to become the first Buccaneer rusher since 2015. Doug Martin was the last to do it in the Buccaneer uniform. Second down, 6. Shotgun look now with 3 receivers to the left, including a tight end in motion, Jalen McMillan. High snap, Mayfield swing pass out to Bucky. Got a block to the 40, 45, flag thrown. He's out of bounds at the 50-yard line.
It's usually a holding out there.
The side judge says it's going to be offensive pass interference on the Buccaneers. I think somebody ran a rub route and picked off a defender to get Bucky free down the outside line, outside the numbers toward the Buccaneer bench. See what they saw. Flag thrown by the side judge. And Clay Martin will
There's no foul on the play for offensive pass interference as the pass has been ruled backwards. Result of the play is the first down.
How about that, huh?
So it's going to be a run, not a pass, right?
So it will be a run and a gain of 6 for Bucky Irving. Boy, it's been a steady diet of Bucky Irving. You hear the crowd chant as we line up with Irving's in the formation. They shout, Bucky. In fact, in first and goal, Mike Evans was the target of a pass play, but the crowd was chanting, Bucky. Bucky Irving with his 7th rushing touchdown of the season last week in Dallas.
Yeah, so he just came back and changed something else. So now it's going to be second and less than 1.
Well,
number 77 is an eligible receiver. 77 is eligible.
Justin School wears number 77, an eligible receiver. Second down, a short 1. The ball is spotted just short of the chalk of the 50-yard line, right on top of that Buccaneer logo flag at midfield.
It's third down and short. Third down and short.
Remember, 4 yards on the first carry by Irving, 6 or 5.5 yards apparently on that last catch and run. And the Buccaneers face third down and short from right on the chalk at midfield. Handoff running to the right. Irving fights through the hole, got down low and gets the first down. Needed a half a yard and got 3.
Yeah, there was some big penetration by Clowney. He was on the inside, came straight up the field, and Bucky Irving was able to sidestep him. Coming off of that right edge and did a good job of getting vertical to pick up the first down.
Another first down for the Buccaneers. We have 6, and with that carry by Bucky Irving, over 100 yards of offense here in the first quarter. 6:17 to go, tie ball game at 7-7. Irving is the lone setback now. You got a tight end on the left edge, 2 receivers over there. Play action fake sold by Mayfield. Wants to go deep under pressure. Looks, cocks the arm, fire the ball. Caught ball inside the 30. It's Devin Culp, his first catch of the NFL. But a flag has been thrown in the vicinity of where you generally see holding. And Clay Martin will look at his crew. And
illegal use of hands to the face. Wow. Defense number 52. Penalties declined. Result of the play is the first down.
Well, DJ Johnson, illegal use of the hands to the face, and so the penalty is on the defense. And Devin Culp, we haven't called his name this season.
And he hasn't been active very often. He's up this week, and he's a guy, he's running a deep crossing route, and Mayfield finds him. He had a lot of time in that pocket, was able to find him late.
Gain of 25 yards on Devin Culp from Washington, a rookie. Drafted in the 7th round by the Buccaneers. First down 10 at the Carolina 22. On the far side hash, moving right to left on your radio. One back set, Mayfield under center, Graham Barton. Here's the snap, maybe offside. Bucky Irving is clobbered in the backfield. Boy, it looked like that gunner on the corner on that right side jumped the gun, but no flag thrown, and Mike Jackson just absolutely decleated Bucky Irving, who comes limping to the sideline.
And it's a toss pitch to the left, and Jalen McMillan is the guy that's supposed to pick up Mike Jackson. Wasn't expecting him to blitz, so he wound up running right by him and made contact about 4 yards deep.
A loss of 3 officially. That'll move the ball back to the Buccaneer on the Carolina 26-yard line. Tampa Bay on the near side hash, moving right to left. Empty backfield, Baker Mayfield in motion. Rashad White takes the handoff, running to his right, got a blocker in front. He breaks the tackle inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. And he is going to be down somewhere between the 19 and the 18-yard line. See where the official spots the ball. On the far side of the field, the Carolina Panther side of the field. The Bucs are in the Verizon red zone. Verizon, the official 5G network of the Buccaneers. Therefore, the cannon fire, one shot. Well, Rashad White on you can't call it a jet sweep, but he lined up as a receiver.
The defense did a good job of holding their ground, and the linebackers filled pretty quickly.
Baker Mayfield has completed all 6 of his passes for 105 yards and a touchdown. 2:52 to go first quarter. It is second down and goal from the 2-yard line. Shotgun look now with Irving on his left hip. You got tight end on one side, 3 receivers to the right, including Mike Evans. Here's the snap. Hand the ball. Irving zigzags his way to the 1, and he's knocked down from the hips, trying to punch it in. And the Buccaneers will face third down and goal. Tampa Bay Buccaneers 7, Carolina Panthers 7. Field goals aren't going to win football games in late December. DJ Johnson given credit for that tackle as Bucky Irving was mugged by several guys in white and light blue. Johnson in his second year out of Oregon, a teammate of Bucky Irving's. It is third down and goal. Not much progress since that first down grab by Devin Culp. Rashad White on third down. Sidecar right, Evans wide to the left. And so is Jalen McMillan. Shotgun look, Mayfield, helmet high pass, flush upfield, flush out of the pocket, flush. He's going to fall down to the 5-yard line. That'll bring a fourth down, and Tampa Bay will bring in Chase McLaughlin and the field goal crew to try to punch it in. The Buccaneers 5th in the league in red zone scoring touchdowns. And the Carolina Panthers are 29th in the league to 9 red zone scores, but they did a dandy job at goal line that time.
Yeah, they didn't control their offensive line didn't control the line of scrimmage down there, and there was a lot of penetration. Even on this one, they only rushed 4, but Baker had to get out of the pocket.
23-yard field goal attempt now as the spotter Jack Browning lines up right on the far side hash at the 13-yard line. The spot is down. The kick is airborne. Sort of a wobbly snap, but it's handled nicely by Browning. And the point after the field goal is good. We fire the cannons 3 times, and with that field goal, Raymond James will donate $2,500 to area children's hospitals as part of the Kicking for Kids program. To learn more, visit RaymondJames.com. 10-7 Bucks with a minute 13 to go in the first quarter. Let's take a timeout.
Planning holiday get-togethers means making tough last-minute decisions, but preparing the perfect meal shouldn't be one of them. So let the Fresh from Florida Club help. Members can browse hundreds of recipes, from sweet corn and sausage stuffing to Florida spiny lobster bisque. each with local, in-season ingredients to create and save holiday menus ahead of time. Visit freshfromflorida.com and join the free Fresh from Florida Club. It could be the easiest decision you'll make all year.
How do you feel when you switch to Geico and save on your car insurance? It's like finishing your laundry and successfully matching all your daughter's baby socks together on the first try.
Let's see. Panda socks, fire truck socks, socks with those cute little strawberries on them.
You matched each and every one of those tiny socks. I mean, has this ever happened in the history of laundry?
And a penguin wearing a cowboy hat socks. Done.
Enjoy the moment, Dad. You've earned it. Yep, switching and saving with Geico feels just like that. Get more with Geico.
Ready for a new year health and fitness breakthrough that will blow your friggin' mind? I'm Carl, co-founder of Body. That's Body with an I. And this is the Body BOGO sale. Right now, if you sign up for a 1-year subscription to Body, I'll pay for your entire second year. That's 78% off our monthly price and our best deal ever. Look, it's not easy to get fit and lose weight, especially if you want healthy results. At Body, we make it simple to reverse years of unhealthy habits. We have over 130 structured programs like 4 Beginners Only, 21-Day Fix, P90X, and Insanity. Our app also has complete eating plans and thousands of healthy, delicious recipes. Let's take the guesswork out of getting you fast results. The next 500 people who sign up for a year of Body get a full second year free. It's time to love your body. Just go to body.com. That's BODI.com.
Hey, Bucs fans, the Bucs scored, so you score free PDQ tenders tomorrow. Order online or via the My PDQ app to receive 3 free tenders with a purchase of any combo meal just by using code BUCS. That's BUCS at checkout. Visit eatpdq.com for full details. Hey, TJ Reeves, we got a score-a-thon going down here.
Yes, some early offense from both of these teams. And down here at field level, I can tell you inside the 5-yard line, Carolina won on all 3 of those plays, Dave Moore, at the line of scrimmage defensively. And I think Mayfield had a chance to maybe escape to perhaps get to the goal line, but he tripped over Luke Gedeke trying to get around him while Gedeke was on the ground. And now it's incumbent on the Buccaneer defense. You hopefully have gone over to the sideline, watched the tablets, etc., and seen you can't let Adam Thielen just run wide open in the zone, Gene, as we go back up to you.
Yeah, zone defense beaten badly on that opening drive by the Carolina Panthers. Their opening drive, I should say. Bucs take the lead at 10-7. McLaughlin's kick will go. The kick will go into the end zone and will not be returned. And on those dynamic rule kickoffs, the touchback will spot the ball at the 30. Say, don't miss the regular season finale as the Bucs host the Saints at Raymond James Stadium next weekend. Take advantage of a special pre-game party and ticket bundle offer, which includes a 100-level ticket plus all-inclusive pre-game party, all for $172 courtesy of Coca-Cola. Head to Buccaneers.com/tickets to purchase. Well, Bryce Young and the Carolina Panthers will line up at their 30-yard line. They move left to right here in the closing minute 13 of the first quarter. From the 30-yard line, pistol formation, snap to Young, drop in. Young has time, flushed out of the box, going to run with the ball. Tripped up in the backfield, falls forward to the 31-yard line. Great tackle by Yaya Diaby. If Yaya misses, Bryce Young is still running.
Yeah, really good job of coming back underneath. We talked before the game how important the rush lanes are with Bryce Young because he can get out of there, run, make things happen, or extend plays. And Yaya was able to catch him just the back of his heel to knock him down. And 2nd and 10.
Ashawn Johnson given credit for a sack of Baker Mayfield on that 3rd down and goal play for the Buccaneers. Now he has 6.5 on the season. 2nd down and 10. No gain on that effort by Bryce Young. Pistol formation. Kicks the left leg. 3 receivers line up to the right in a triangle. Here's a pass far sideline. It's as a knocked away by Jamel Dean. In and out of the hands of Xavier Legette. And that was a dandy play by Dean right in front of the Carolina bench across the way.
Yeah, they had one-on-one. Jamel was on that side all by himself against Legette, and Jamel was able to get his hands in between the receiver's hands. Now it's 3rd and 10.
Yeah, Legette is their number 1 receiver, had 41 catches coming in, inactive last week due to injury. 3rd down and nearly 10. Blitz threatened. They need to reach the 40-yard line for their 30. Empty backfield. Bryce Young kicks the left leg. Drops back to throw. Here comes Preston. He's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 17-yard line. And Elijah Cansey, boy, like a locomotive, went through that deep offensive line and clobbered Bryce Young for an 11-yard loss.
Yeah, really a great job. Bryce Young was working at right side, and Cansey started as an outside defensive end, came back underneath, it was unblocked, and was on top of Bryce Young before he could even get going.
A loss of 11 on that quarterback sack, and that will take us to the second quarter. Final play is an explosive play by an explosive defensive lineman, second-year guy in the pit, Elijah Cansey. This is the Buccaneers Radio Network.
Crew, Frito-Lay wants you to know adventure and treasure awaits. Follow the treasure map at participating public supermarket locations to find amazing Bucs VIP experiences. Pick up your game day essentials and enter for a chance to win a trip to New Orleans for Super Bowl 59. Sail away on the 3rd annual Bucs Cruise. Fly away to Charlotte and much more. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited. Sweepstakes begins 8/5/24 and ends 1/8/25. Multiple entry deadlines apply. Must be 18 or older. Participation subject to eligibility restrictions. Official rules at PepsiPromos.com/BucsAdventure.
Chelsea here. Tired of those drafty windows and high energy bills? It's time to upgrade with Renewal by Anderson. Right now, during our exclusive sale, you can save big on custom-built, energy-efficient windows and doors designed to keep your home comfortable and secure all year round. Our Fibrex material is 2 times stronger than vinyl, providing superior durability and impact resistance. Plus, with flexible financing options available, there's never been a better time to make a switch. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation today. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
That's you trying to fix the plumbing yourself to save a few bucks. Doing things yourself doesn't always end well. The same goes for insurance. That's why Auto Owners works with local independent agents who tailor coverage to meet your needs and offer discounts for life, home, car, and business insurance. Because sometimes you need a professional to get the job done right. That's simple human sense.
Ask commercial insurance specialists in Tampa if Auto Owners makes sense for you.
It's the Get Holiday Ready sales event with Hank and Sam from the Ford crew. Today, a new shipment of inventory.
Hank, what's going on?
Another hauler full of new Ford trucks and SUVs, Sam.
So much SUV capability. Is that?
Ford F-Series, the best-selling trucks for 47 years. And a big selection means...
Big savings?
Yep, which means...
It's the best time to buy.
Well done, Sam. And time for America to get holiday ready with Ford.
Based on 1977 to 2023, CY Industry reported total sales.
This is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Carolina Panthers on 98 Rock. 98 Rock.
This break of the action brought to you by Auto Owners and More Resources. They have insurance for whatever fumbles of life come your way. That's simple human sense. More Resources. Tampa Bay Buccaneers 10, Carolina Panthers 7. And the Buccaneers have just thrown a 3-and-out to the Panthers, who will have to punt the football. They scored on their opening drive. Bryce Young hit a 17-yard strike to Adam Thielen. So now the score at 7-7. Buccaneers got a field goal on our last possession lead, 10-7. And Baker Mayfield has been hotter than a match. The sack turned in by Elijah Cansey, who is our sack leader. Coming into today's ballgame by a half sack more than Vita Vea. Now he has 7.5 sacks on the season. At 6.5 coming into the game. Had a half sack last week in Dallas. Tampa Bay Buccaneers await the first punt of the game. Johnny Hecker has uncorked a 65-yarder this season. He averages right around 45.5. And Trey Palmer waits at the 29, gets the kick away, and high, tight, fair catch call for, and it's going to bounce and take a Buccaneer bounce back to the 34-yard line. Trey Palmer backpedaling, had to run to his left, started signaling for a fair catch before that ball started coming down. A great punt by Hecker.
They got a pretty good wind up there high. You can see the flags at the top of the stadium. That ball seemed to have drifted on him.
14:51, just underway. In fact, that is the first play of the second quarter, the punt by Johnny Hecker, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will have the ball for the third time. With good drive start position, the Buccaneer 34-yard line, something we did not have at all last week in that loss to Dallas. I was talking to Jason Light before we did the building the Bucs side. By field position, people forget about how important that is in the game of football. We just had horrible field position to begin drives against the Dallas Cowboys. And, oh, by the way, their special teams kicker, Aubrey. Brandon Aubrey was special teams kicker of the week. 3 50-plus yard field goals, 2 58-yarders. Buccaneers go to work. Third possession, moving left to right toward the south end zone in motion. Goes Jalen McMillan, hand the ball off. Bucky Irving gets down low and falls over the top of a Carolina defender at the 42-yard line, a gain of 3.
Wooten, number 57, he was there to fill the gap, and his offensive linemen need to get up on that second level, and Gedeke got caught on that double team, didn't get off in time.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers in red jerseys, pewter pants with a 10-7 lead. Mike Evans deploys wide to the left, targeted twice on that opening drive, including the touchdown catch. In the end zone, second down 7 from the 42, the Buck 42, moving right. McMillan in motion again to the right. Here comes pressure, pass left side, caught ball by Evans. Made a guy miss. Evans tripped up at the 47-yard line. Thought he had a step or two on the defender, but Cam Gill reached up and grabbed him by the ankle and dropped the big fella. Gain of 5 will bring up third down and 2. Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
This is just a stop route or a hook on the outside, and so obviously they're going to play Mike Evans a little bit soft. Number 2, Jackson, was off a pretty good way, so Mayfield just shot it out there to Mike Evans to pick up what they could.
Picked up a handful, his 60th catch of the year. 11 years in a row, Evans has had 60 or more catches for the Buccaneers. Third down and a short 2. A long one. Toss pitch left side. Bucky Irving fighting a little 3. Fights his way to the 50. He's got a first down. Boy, had a convoy ahead, but boy, a lot of guys in silver helmets getting close. Needed a yard and a half, nearly 2, and he got 3. And Chandler Wooden brought him down, and the Buccaneers get a first down on third down and 2.
Yeah, it's a toss pitch with all those offensive linemen pulling, and Carolina in the last couple drives, starting at the goal line, have done a good job between the tackles stopping Bucky Irving. So Cohen went outside on the toss pitch to pick up the first down.
That is the 9th first down of the game. We're early in the second quarter, leading 10-7. Sean Tucker is the setback now. 2 receivers to the right. Motion now. McMillan goes to the left. Late lay a little bootleg roll. Mayfield throws the ball downfield. Caught ball at the 38-yard line. Held on to by Rakim Jarrett. Rakim Jarrett makes the catch. 18 comes up with a play. And the Buccaneers move the chains again. That's an 11th-yard strike. Baker Mayfield has been red hot in this opening half. Tampa Bay Buccaneers with a 10-7 lead, wanting more. At the Carolina 39-yard line, near side hash, quick snap. Mayfield looks right, looks left, crosses underneath, the flag thrown. And see what they saw on the side. It looked like a defender trying to contain a Buccaneer receiver, Payne Durham, is going to be guilty of that foul. That's where they're pointing, and the Buccaneers will get a first down via penalty.
Yeah, it's the defender on Payne Durham was grabbing him.
Clay Martin in a little arguing session with the official that threw the flag, and he has not indicated yet the penalty will be on Carolina.
There's no foul on the play for defensive holding. The second down.
Well, the Bucs completed 10 first downs, all here in the first half, so now you can score a free single-day Busch Gardens ticket, courtesy of Cane's Furniture. Visit canesfirstdowns.com to register for your ticket now and for full details. Valid only while supplies last. Second down and 5 on the caught ball. Bucky Irving is the setback. In motion, Trey Palmer, feed the end around, run by Rakim Jarrett, follows a convoy inside the 30, to the 25, to the 22, and a late flag is thrown. That's Cameron Johnson, 19 and not 18.
Yeah.
First snap that Cameron Johnson has taken in a regular season game, just off the injured reserve list.
And they're pointing to the defense, not sure what to call it.
Illegal use of hands to the face. Defense, number 94. 5 yards will be added to the end of the run. It's first down.
Well, Eshawn Robinson, who is having an outstanding season at defensive end, is guilty of the foul. He also has the only sack of the game by the Carolina Panthers. And they add 5 yards to the end of that end-around sweep run by Cameron with a K. Johnson.
That was well executed. They had a bunch formation on the left. The reverse motion by Palmer kicks out the corner, but then they had all the guards leading up inside, and it's pretty.
Miller in motion. Ryan Miller now sets up at the slot to the right. Under center is Baker Mayfield. Kicks that left leg at a tight end motion. Bootleg roll out to his right. Looking back to it. Goes the ball to the left, and he leads Ryan Miller by a step too many. First incompletion thrown by Baker Mayfield. 11:28 to go in the second quarter, and Tampa Bay hanging on to a 10-7 lead. The Bucs are in the Verizon Red Zone. Verizon, the official 5G network of the Buccaneers.
Yeah, This was a bootleg throwback. So it was a bootleg. They rolled out Mayfield, and Miller acted like he was blocking down and then released across the field. Mayfield had him, and he could see his disappointment. He just missed the throw.
Mayfield coming off his 18th career 300-plus passing game against Dallas is 9 of 10 now for 127 yards. Shotgun look, second down 10. Bucks move right, dropping to throw Mayfield. Mayfield flushed out of the pocket, going to run up the gut, follows the blocker, going to slide at the 16-yard line. Began that slide to the 17, says the official on the far sideline. That'll bring up third down and 8. Good coverage in the deep secondary by the Carolina Panthers. Remember, Dave Canales coached here for a year ago, his first year as the head coach of Carolina. He probably knows just about what Todd Bowles is going to dial up defensively.
Yeah, I think that's affected him the first couple of drives, but Todd Bowles has been around a long time, and he'll disguise things and change things just like he did on the second drive to force the punt.
Bucks are 3 of 4 on third down from the Carolina 17-yard line. Need to reach the Carolina 8. Third down and long. Mayfield has time. Pocket starts to collapse. Flushed out of the pocket. Flushed out. Looks up. Throws the ball up. It's too tall. Intended for Devin Culp at the 3-yard line. And that time the pocket collapsed absolutely. And Mayfield just had to throw under duress and threw it too tall for Devin Culp.
Yeah, good coverage by the Panther defense. I mean, Mayfield had all kinds of time, and finally Culp, who was covered initially, went up vertically towards the end zone. And again, Mayfield just the ball a little too high and hot for him to handle.
Well, the Buccaneers in the red zone could not produce a touchdown, so Chase McLaughlin of the Buccaneer kick crew checks in. This would be a 34-yard field goal. The spot in the hold by Browning is down. The kick is airborne. Just beat a would-be blocker, and the kick is good. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers add to our lead. It's 13-7. With that field goal, Raymond James will donate $2,500 to area children's hospitals as part of the Kicking for Kids program. To learn more, visit RaymondJames.com. Tampa Bay Buccaneers 13, Carolina Panthers 7, 10:31 left in the first half. Let's take a timeout.
Planning holiday get-togethers means making tough last-minute decisions, but preparing the perfect meal shouldn't be one of them. So let the Fresh from Florida Club help. Members can browse hundreds of recipes, from sweet corn and sausage stuffing to Florida spiny lobster bisque, each with local in-season ingredients to create and save holiday menus ahead of time. Visit freshfromflorida.com and join the free Fresh from Florida Club. It could be the easiest decision you'll make all year.
How do you feel when you switch to Geico and save on your car insurance? It's like going to work on Thursday morning and thinking to yourself, just one more day until Friday. But then somebody walks into the elevator and says, Happy Friday! Then you check your phone quickly and discover today is actually Friday. So yes, Happy Friday, random stranger in the elevator. Happy Friday indeed. Yep, switching and saving with Geico feels just like that. Get more with Geico.
This is the NFL scoreboard.
8 games in all on this Sunday in the NFL. The Jets lead the Bills. I'm sorry, it's the Bills over the Jets, 7-0 in Buffalo. They're already in the second quarter. All of these second quarter scores. The Saints have a 7-3 lead over the Raiders. The Giants lead the Colts 14-3. Cowboys lead the Eagles right now. And that score is now tied. It's 7-7, Cowboys and Eagles. In the second quarter also, the Jags up in Jacksonville have a 10-0 lead over the Titans. Later today, you got the Dolphins at the Browns, Packers at the Vikings. And then, of course, tonight, the one we're keeping a big eye on, the Falcons at the Commanders on Monday night. Good one, Lions at the 49ers. Now let's get you back to Raymond James Stadium. Here is Gene Deckerhoff.
Well, the field goal by Chase McLaughlin capped a 10-play, 45-yard scoring drive by the Buccaneers. We have scored on all 3 possessions, including a touchdown on our opening possession. Mike Evans' 2-yard catch from Baker Mayfield. McLaughlin now with back-to-back field goals on our second and third possessions, one of 23 and that last one of 34 yards. We've also seen Devin Culp catch 2 passes, his first 2 in the National Football League. And Cameron Johnson, who has been on the injury list for the last 9 weeks, had appeared in 4 games earlier in his rookie season. Got a 19-yard carry on a jet sweep, his first stat of his young NFL career. He's an exciting guy to watch. Devin Culp had the fastest time by a tight end at the combine this past spring, but we've not seen him play at all until today. Tampa Bay Buccaneers kick it into the end zone on these dynamic rule kickoffs, and the Carolina Panthers will start again at their 30-yard line. They trail now by 6. 13-7, 10:31 to go in the second quarter. Carolina Panthers have the ball for the third time. They wear white with silver helmet. Mike Boone is a running back activated off the practice squad list for today's ball game. They lose Chuba Hubbard. He's out for the rest of the season on IR. First down, 10 moving left. Bryce Young, play action fake, dropping to throw, slips and falls. He keeps his balance, runs to his right, throws the ball downfield. Got a receiver open. It is incomplete and almost grabbed one-handed by Xavier Leggett. Bryce Young stumbled, or he might have run with the ball and threw the ball as far as he could, and Leggett in a sprint had two defenders trailing.
He was able to escape outside the pocket. Travis Yanker got up the field, and there was a huge gap, and as he went to his right, McCollum came up to pressure him, and he just let it rip, and Leggett almost got there.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers in red jerseys, pewter pants, pewter helmets, defend the goal to our left. An empty backfield for Young, dropping. We try to run a stunt, and he gets the pass away, but had to throw it too low, under a lot of duress. And it looked like, was it Logan Hall that almost got to him?
Yeah.
Logan is playing extremely well in the second half of this 2024 season. Big-time pressure by the former University of Houston product. First pick of the second round by the Buccaneers. Now it's third down and 10. The Panthers need to reach their 40-yard line from the far side hash. The line of scrimmage, the Carolina 30, running back Mike Boone, alongside the right hip of Bryce Young. Now swings in motion, knee-high snap, looking. Young gets the pass away, caught. Through the hands, and a flag has been thrown. A flag thrown in the secondary. A pass was not caught. And see, there's two flags, one on both sides of the field. As Clay Martin and his crew will sort this thing out. Bucks lead 13-7. That would be a stop on third down and 10, barring a penalty on the Bucks.
Ineligible player downfield on a forward pass. Offense number 68. Penalties decline. It's fourth down.
It is fourth down, so the second series in a row, the Buccaneers defense has thrown a 3-and-out series to the Carolina Panthers. Damian Lewis was the offensive guard that was downfield early, and the Buccaneers will get the ball back. Trey Palmer awaits at the Buccaneer 22-yard line, and Johnny Hecker uncorked a dandy the last time he punted. Gets a belt-high snap and a right toe into it and kicks it high into the air again. Coming down on the far sideline and out of bounds. No chance of the return. Trey Palmer chased over that way, put his toes on the sideline and watched it sail way out of bounds. Tampa Bay Buccaneers will have the ball. Decent drive start position with a 13-7 lead. Let's take a timeout.
Remember that meal you made last Christmas? The one that everyone still talks about? The one with fresh from Florida sweet corn and sausage stuffing and strawberry parfait for dessert? Of course you do. That's because you're a member of the Fresh from Florida Club. You went to freshfromflorida.com, created a menu from your favorite recipes, and saved it as best Christmas dinner ever. This year, you'll go online, open up that menu, and bam! You've made that meal that everyone is talking about again. The Fresh from Florida Club. You're not just creating menus, you're creating memories.
How do you feel when you switch to Geico and save on your car insurance? It's like getting right out of bed late for work, yet your hair looks immaculate. No blow dryer, no comb, no sculpting gel. Just a flawless look. As if you walked out of your house and straight onto the cover of a men's fashion magazine.
Good morning, Stephen. Oh, have you done something new with your hair? It looks amazing.
They don't have the slightest clue you were half asleep drooling on your pillow not 10 minutes ago. Yep, switching and saving with Geico feels just like that. Get more with Geico.
Hey, it's Junior. Today, black folks in our community are still disproportionately affected by HIV. But there is something we can do about it. There's no cure for HIV, but there are effective treatments that, taken as prescribed, can help you live healthy with HIV and get to and stay undetectable, which means the amount of virus is so low it can't be measured by lab tests. If you're living with HIV and not on treatment, talk to your doctor about treatment options. Learn more at treathivtoday.com. This message was sponsored by Gilead Sciences.
10:09 remains here in our second quarter with the Bucs maintaining a 13-7 lead. And obviously some adjustments made, Gene and Dave, by the Buccaneers, in particular up front, running the stunts. The twists up front on the defensive line is affecting Carolina's ability to throw the football again without Chuba Hubbard, who was placed on injured reserve suddenly yesterday. They don't have much of a run attack here in this one. And it's incumbent here on the Buccaneers to go get 7. You've gotten 2 field goals. It's fine that you're in the lead, but you can put this team away with touchdowns, as you've gotten in the red zone twice now and settled for 3. Liam Cohen right over here beside me was just talking with Baker Mayfield a few moments ago, who has now come out here, and let's see what they dial up on this drive, including Bucky Irving, if they can get him rolling as we go back up to Mean Gene.
Well, with 10:09 to go in the first half, Tampa Bay Buccaneers will have the ball for the 4th time. And the angle of that punt, it looked to me like it was going to be out of bounds around the 25-yard line. They spotted at the 19. Sean Tucker will see his second series of work as the lone running back from the 19-yard line, moving right with a 6-point lead, 13-7. 3 receivers to the right, including a tight end on the right edge. That's Payne Durham. In fact, you've got 2 tight ends over there. Hand the ball off. Tucker runs right up the gut and slams his way across the 22 to near the 23-yard line. A nice gain of 4 on first down. Running Sean Tucker up the gut. The Buccaneers have controlled the ball nearly 15 minutes to 5 in this first half so far.
Really, it's just a good physical run by Tucker. Carolina's defensive line is doing a pretty good job of holding their ground. They're not getting a lot of pressure, but they're making running between the tackles difficult.
Well, Bucky Irving returns now, pistol formation, Baker Mayfield. And Rashad White is in there as well. He'll swing in motion. They fake the jet sweep, hand the ball off to Bucky. Gets outside, contained with a follow. Out front, 30, 35 to the 40. Outside the numbers, 50. Outside the numbers to the 45-yard line. And he's knocked out of bounds in the Buccaneer bench area. Big gain by Bucky Irving and a tremendous block by Tristan Wirfs to spring him outside.
Yeah, Tristan Wirfs came outside. This ball was designed. So they bring Rashad White in motion, act like the ball's going to him to the left, and he's able to get outside to hold the defense, and Bucky Irving back to the right. He was able to break the tackle of Windman, number 41, who had a chance to tackle him in the backfield, but he was able to outrun that tackle and turned into a big play.
Bucky needs 6 more yards to reach 1,000 after the 33-yard gallop. First down, 10 of the Carolina 39. Mayfield, play action fake, dumps the ball off, caught by Bucky Irving, left side, got a blocker, inside the 40, 35-30, to the 25-20, Bucky Irving, Bucky Irving, Bucky Irving, is it a touchdown? It is not a touchdown, out of bounds, right at the pylon. Bucky Irving is over 1,000 yards rushing in his rookie season.
Really a great job. This is just a screen, and it's a quick screen, so it's a play action screen. They fake the handoff, get the ball to him with 2 lead blockers, and he does a great job of trying to finish the run, but he got pushed out of bounds last second by number 25, Woods, to prevent the touchdown.
44-yard catch and run, not a rush, so he's still short of 1,000 by 6. First down and goal from the 1. Pass to the left side. Caught ball. Mike Evans. Touchdown Tampa Bay. Buccaneers get a touchdown throw from Baker Mayfield. Evans has 2. And it's 19-7.
Yeah, this was the 1-yard line. Mike Evans just pushes into the defender, and Mayfield throws it high on his back shoulder. There's nothing Farley, number 31, can do about it.
Well, how about this? Bucky Irving, a 33-yard run to the right, got us into Carolina territory, then a 44-yard catch and run to the 1, and Mike Evans goes up high and makes the grab, and Chase McLaughlin is in for the point after touchdown. 19-7 Tampa Bay. We have scored on all 4 possessions of this first half. Spot is down, Browning the holder, the kick is good, and Tampa Bay leads 20-7. Now, Mike Evans has his second touchdown. He needed 2 total touchdowns to go by Pro Football Hall of Famers Tim Brown and Don Hudson for the 21st most total touchdowns in NFL history. How about Mike Evans, number 13? This is your Buccaneers Radio Network.
It's the Get Holiday Ready sales event with Hank and Sam from the Ford crew. Today, a new shipment of inventory.
Hank, what's going on?
Another
hauler full of new Ford trucks and SUVs, Sam.
So much SUV capability. Is that?
Ford F-Series, the best-selling trucks for 47 years. And a big selection means...
Big savings?
Yep, which means...
It's the best time to buy.
Well done, Sam. And time for America to get holiday ready with Ford.
Based on 1977 to 2023 CY Industry reported total sales.
Are you one of the 48 million Americans experiencing hearing difficulties? It could be as simple as earwax blockage. At Audubell, our hearing care professionals use state-of-the-art cameras to examine your ears, and you can see the results on a large screen. If earwax is the issue, we'll remove it at no charge. Don't let earwax or hearing loss hold you back. Schedule your free comprehensive hearing test today by calling one of Audubell's 26 area locations. Audubell, better hearing through professional care.
Hooters is the ultimate football hangout. Score big with our game day specials, like buffalo shrimp, chicken tenders, or chicken tender tacos, served with curly fries for just $9.99. Plus, game day means great deals on Bud Light and Michelob Ultra Big Daddy drafts. Watching at home? Order Hooters to go, and you'll be the MVP of your football party. With 11 Tampa Bay locations, Hooters brings the flavor and fun to football season. Visit originalhooters.com. Hooters, always original.
Dear fancy gift wrappers, you continue to amaze us. No present is too large or too complicated for you. Your creativity with elaborate calligraphy is unsurpassed. Your inventive use of glitter leaves us amazed. This holiday season, you'll have your gift wrapping work cut out for you. But you can leave the big red bows to us. Get offers on select vehicles at the Lexus December to Remember sales event. Now through January 2nd. See your Wesley Chapel, Tampa Bay, Clearwater, and Sarasota Lexus dealers.
This is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Carolina Panthers on 98 Rock. 98 Rock.
Well, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers parlay two explosive plays by rookie Bucky Irving into a lightning-quick four-play, 81-yard scoring drive that took less than 2 minutes. Irving had a 33-yard run, a 44-yard catch and run that set up Mike Evans' 1-yard touchdown catch in the end zone. Tampa Bay Buccaneers 20, Carolina Panthers 7, 8:19 left in the first half. Tampa Bay Buccaneers wear red today and pewter pants, and the Carolina Panthers in white with light blue trimming and silver helmets. Chase McLaughlin, I beg your pardon, it's Jack Browning. Last week, McLaughlin handled the kickoffs, and Browning has been busy today. Kicks it short, has to be returned from the 5-yard line. Cape Vellis Jones runs to the left outside, tripped up and dropped at the 25-yard line. Boy, good spot. Special teams play. Deion Jones, a former Atlanta Falcon, active for his first home game after being picked up 3 weeks ago. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Buccaneers Radio Network.
98 Rock is WXTV Clearwater, Tampa, St. Petersburg with Crash and AJ in the morning, and your home of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers 20, Carolina Panthers 7, and the Panthers have the ball. For the fourth time, they move right to left, head toward the north end zone, the Pirate ship. And Bryce Young under center, Heisman Trophy winner, first pick overall last year, hands the ball off, running the ball is Rashid Blackshear, and Blackshear is going to be dropped as he reaches the 28-yard line, a gain of 3. Running off right guard behind Robert Hunt, center Cade Mays.
KJ Britt, welcome back, makes a tackle along with Logan Hall.
We missed KJ, could have used him in Dallas a week ago. Active today and off the injury list. You got Anthony Nelson, who started. And oh, by the way, when I think of this season, maybe the biggest play of the year was Nelson's strip of Chuba Hubbard in the overtime game at Carolina. Here's the snap. Young end around. They run the jet sweep. It's Jones. Vellis Jones going to be bottled up and dropped at the line of scrimmage. Ran a long way to the far sideline.
That's a good job. Both McCollum and Jordan Whitehead filling the gaps. There's defender on the outside there. And really a good job just coming up and making sure there was nothing available to get up the field.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to force Bryce Young into throwing the ball, and he has been under pressure on third down in today's ball game. See what the Bucs dial up. Cansey has a sack. Third down and 7.5. They need to reach the 35-yard line from the Carolina 27. We threaten the blitz. Here it comes. Pressure coming. Bryce Young throws it up for grabs. Thielen McCullough cover, knocks the ball away at the last second. Lee Gatt was the intended receiver. There was a little hand checking going on down that far sideline.
Yeah.
But Thielen McCullough looked up at the right time and knocked it away.
You're exactly right. That's what saved them, because Leggett was slowing down. So there was a little bit of contact, but McCullum got his head around, made a play on the ball while there was contact, and that's why they didn't call the pass interference.
Well, Johnny Hecker has been very busy here in the second quarter. This will be his third punt as the Buccaneer defense has thrown three and out series against the Carolina offense. 1-2-3 kick goes Carolina. Hecker awaits the snap around the 14. The right-toed kicker kicks it away. Wobbly punt, maybe returnable, but no, it's going to bounce in front, kicks back. It's going to kick back again, rolls all the way to the 35-yard line. That's the second time in three punts that Johnny Hecker has dropped one down around the 30, and it's bounced backwards 5 yards. Tampa Bay Buccaneers 20, Carolina Panthers 7. Bucks will have the ball when we come back. 6:49 left in the half. Let's take a timeout.
Planning holiday get-togethers means making tough last-minute decisions, but preparing the perfect meal shouldn't be one of them. So let the Fresh from Florida Club help. Members can browse hundreds of recipes, from sweet corn and sausage stuffing to Florida spiny lobster bisque, each with local in-season ingredients to create and save holiday menus ahead of time. Visit freshfromflorida.com and join the free Fresh from Florida Club. It could be the easiest decision you'll make all year.
How do you feel when you switch to Geico and save on your car insurance? It's like getting right out of bed late for work, yet your hair looks immaculate. No blow dryer, no comb, no sculpting gel. Just a flawless look. As if you walked out of your house and straight onto the cover of a men's fashion magazine.
Good morning, Stephen. Oh, have you done something new with your hair? It looks amazing.
They don't have the slightest clue you were half asleep drooling on your pillow not 10 minutes ago. Yep, switching and saving with Geico feels just like that. Get more with Geico.
Hey, it's Junior. Today, black folks in our community are still disproportionately affected by HIV. But there is something we can do about it. There's no cure for HIV, but there are effective treatments that, taken as prescribed, can help you live healthy with HIV and get to and stay undetectable, which means the amount of virus is so low it can't be measured by lab tests. If you're living with HIV and not on treatment, talk to your doctor about treatment options. Learn more at treathivtoday.com. This message was sponsored by Gilead Sciences.
Yard penalty. Replay first down.
Well, the penalty is sort of offset. Now, Graham Barton wears number 62, rookie center, guilty of the hole. Bucky Irving had reached the 45-yard line. Would have been a gain of 5. Instead, the penalty will move the ball back from the spot of the hole. Let's see, Clay Martin's going to mark it off. And they're telling the Carolina Panther or two to get out of the way. And, you know, Graham Barton gets to the second level about as well as any center of the National Football League, and so they mark it off from where the hole took place. And we'll spot the ball at the Buccaneer 42-yard line. All of a sudden, penalties. hit the Buccaneers. Tampa Bay Buccaneers in red, moving right, leading 20-7. 5:25 to go in the second quarter. Here's the snap, belt high out of the gun, pressure coming, and this time Mayfield is going to be bulldogged down and dropped by Jadeveon Clowney.
Yeah.
And Clowney, a former Houston Texan, first pick overall of the draft out of South Carolina. And he plays closer to his hometown where he played his college football. Columbia is not that far south of Charlotte. And he just bulldogged down Baker Mayfield, getting roughed up now in this series. First time, really, that the Carolina Panthers have gotten to Baker Mayfield multiple times now.
Clowney is a big, athletic, long, and he's just able to get around the corner on Gedeke there, and Mayfield didn't know he was coming until the last second.
Second down, 27.
By himself with three defenders, makes them all miss to pick up a first down.
Irving now has 1,000 yards on the season. 86 of those yards today on 16 carries. Now you have White and Irving in the backfield on either side of Baker Mayfield. Shotgun from the 22. Run the ball, Bucky Irving inside a block, inside the 15, and wiggles his way to the 13-yard line. That's a gain of 9 more, and the Bucs are in the Verizon red zone. Tampa Bay Buccaneers with a 20-7 lead, and we're riding the shoulders and the legs of Bucky Irving. The Bucs are in the Verizon red zone. Verizon, the official 5G network of the Buccaneers. The 2-minute warning is brought to you by your local Ford dealers and F-150 official truck of the Buccaneers. Tampa Bay 20. Panthers 7. Bucs are on the move. Let's take a timeout.
Looking to end the year strong? Join Planet Fitness now through December 30th for $1 down, $15 a month, and pay nothing until January 17th. With top-tier equipment and free fitness training, everyone can level up in the judgment-free zone. Why wait to start feeling stronger? Join now for $1 down, $15 a month, cancel anytime, and pay nothing until January 17th. Don't miss out. Deal ends Monday, December 30th.
Planet Fitness is an official fitness center of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
See Club for details.
With FedEx One Rate, you can ship to your student for a simple, predictable flat rate. Send a box full of home-baked treats that say, "Your father and I miss you." Or send a box full of instant noodles that says, "Your father and I would like you to stop asking us for money." Either way, one rate fits all. FedEx One Rate. 2-day shipping, one flat rate. Starting at $14.50. Visit FedEx.com/OneRate for details. Exclusions apply.
Steakmas season is back at Outback Steakhouse, starting at $16.99. So be good for goodness sake. Savor a flavorful bloomin' French onion sirloin if you're nice. Or sink your teeth into a sizzling 18-ounce bone-in ribeye with signature spices. As long as you don't owe millions in taxes, causing you to flee the country and start a new life as a struggling Swedish DJ.
Yeah, it's me, Lars!
Steakmas season starts at $16.99 for a limited time. Outback Steakhouse. No rules, just right.
Is brought to you by Auto Owners and O.D. Orn Insurance. They have insurance for whatever fumbles in life come your way. That's simple human sense. O.D. Orn Insurance. Hey, Bucs fans, the Bucs scored, so you score free PDQ tenders tomorrow. Order online or via the MyPDQ app to receive 3 free tenders with a purchase of any combo meal just by using code BUCS. That's B-U-C-S at checkout. Visit eatpdq.com for full details. Bucky Irving, 17 carries, 95 yards. They're making the announcement now that Bucky has just reached the 1,000-yard plateau, becomes the first Buccaneer since Doug Martin in 2015 to rush for 1,000 yards. And listen to the crowd chant Bucky.
That's pretty impressive. And he didn't start off the year as the number one guy. He kind of earned his way there and had some big games.
Well, the Buccaneers second down and one. A lot of options for Liam Cohen and the Buccaneer offense now. Baker Mayfield under center. Graham Barton from the 13-yard line has the ball up, running to the left and gaining the first down to the 10 is Rashad White. Well, with Bucky Irving on the sideline on a knee and listening to the crowd chant Bucky, Bucky. He's still short of his third 100-yard rushing game, and this is rookie season. What a find that was for Jason Light and that personnel office to find Bucky Irving available when we did. And the rest, they say, is history. Bucky Irving out of Oregon, played 1 year at Minnesota, a 4th-round find for Jason in the front office. It is first and goal from just inside the 10-yard line. Shotgun look, Baker Mayfield in motion. Bucky Irving looks one way, looks the other. One of the crosser, caught, touchdown, Tampa Bay. It's Jalen McMillan. 5th game in a row. The rookie has caught a touchdown.
This is a great job by Baker Mayfield. They motioned Bucky Irving out to the right to make it look like a quick screen out there, but then he came back to the left trying to set up the screen that he liked, but it was covered. And then he finally went back to the middle and found Jalen McMillan coming back across the back of the end zone and was able to throw a dart between 2 defenders for the touchdown.
Jalen McMillan ran that perfect route, and Baker Mayfield, boy, he had good protection, too, on that touchdown pass. That is touchdown number 6 for the rookie out of Washington, Jalen McMillan, point after try. Airborne and good. Tampa Bay leads 27-7 with 1:11 to go in the first half. Tampa Bay Buccaneers came into the game averaging 28.5 points a game, 5th in the league. We have 27 in the first half. Let's take a timeout.
A fifth third better means we always put in 166.7% more effort.
Stats, huh? Two can play that game. In 2002, the Bucs defense held QBs to a 48.4 passer rating on the season.
Fifth third gives you no hidden fees and free checking.
Did you know the Bucs were the first team to win the championship at their home stadium?
Fifth third makes banking easy from the moment you sign up.
The Bucs O-line makes it easy to run up the middle.
This is banking a fifth third better. Fifth Third Bank, National Association member FDIC. Visit 53.com/momentum for more information, including product restrictions and details.
Don't let pain leave you sidelined. With PT Solutions, you can be unstoppable. Their personalized physical therapy treatments go beyond the symptoms to address the root of your condition. Get back in the game with confidence. Visit ptsolutions.com to find a clinic near you and tackle pain today. PT Solutions, the official physical therapy partner of your Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Secure season passes for the Bucs' 50th season in 2025. Join the crew and receive the best pricing on season tickets, including playoff ticket priority, along with access to exclusive year-round events and benefits as a Bucs season pass member. 2024 season passes sold out. Now is the chance to secure your spot in line for 2025 before they become available to the general public. Head to Buccaneers.com/tickets for more information and join the crew in 2025. The 50th season awaits.
1:11 to go here in the first half. It's all Buccaneers at this stage at 27-7. And Gene on that touchdown right here at field level again. He froze everybody with the screen to Irving. I mean, there were 3 Carolina Panthers in front of me that just absolutely stopped because they believed the screen. Then you come back on the backside to McMillan, and you got to love what the rookie is doing. And let's give a nod to Jason Light and his staff. I know it gets said all the time, but let's say it again. Players like Bucky Irving, Jalen McMillan, Devin Culp, who's making contributions today, guys later in the draft, undrafted guys making plays on this football team. That doesn't happen accidentally, and here they are contributing at a key time late in the year, Gene.
Well, you have your 3rd round pick, and that's Jalen McMillan out of Washington that just made that touchdown grab, his 5th. And he's had a touchdown now in 4 straight games. I think we mentioned that when he made that grab. But he is having a heck of a second half of his rookie season. Jalen McMillan, he's got 6 touchdowns in his rookie year. Here's the kickoff. Will be caught and kneeled about a yard deep in the end zone by Velus Jones. Carolina with 1:11 to go in the first half will begin at the 30-yard line. They have gone 3 and out their last 3 possessions after motoring 70 yards on 6 plays to tie the game at 7-7 on their first possession of the ball game. But the Buccaneers have scored 3 touchdowns and a pair of field goals and have taken a 27-7 lead over the Carolina Panthers. With 1:11 to go, first down 10, Carolina moving right to left, Thielen in motion, dropping to throw, Bryce Young to their side, completes the pass, Leggett is knocked out of bounds at the 35-yard line, a gain of 5, right into the Buccaneer bench area by Jamel Dean. You know, Leggett, 6'3", 227, from where we look, Dave, he looks more like a tight end than a wide receiver. That number 1 pick.
He just runs a little out route, and he's in front of Jamel Dean, who's playing a little bit soft, and Bryce Young gets it out too.
Second down and about 5.5. Shotgun look. Bryce Young dropping under pressure, throws the ball away. Just got rid of it. Well, the quarterback whisperer, that was the nickname they gave to Dave Canellis when he was our offensive coordinator a year ago. And what a difference the play of Bryce. Of course, another year experience, and we're 16 games into the season, so he's not a rookie anymore. But he benched after a handful of games early, and he's come out. They've got 4 wins. They've doubled their win total from a year ago when they finished 2-15. 2 wins by the Buccaneers. We're trying to sweep the Panthers this season. 3rd down and a long 5, short 6. They need to reach the 40-yard line from just across their 34. Near side hash, crowd loud, empty backfield. Young takes the snap, looks, goes to back, caught ball at the 45-yard line, and a flag has been thrown. Leggett hangs onto the ball, and a flag thrown back where Bryce Young pulled the pass trigger. See what that flag is all about.
That's right around the quarterback there.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense number 50. We'll add 15 yards to the end of the play. First down.
Now the Buccaneers are penalized for just the 2nd time in today's ballgame. Had a holding penalty earlier on center Graham Martin. This will be a 15-yard personal foul penalty. The ball will be the catch was made by Leggett. They had 15 to it. And the Panthers are in Buccaneer territory at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, Vita Vea came right up the middle, and he wound up getting his hand too high and hit Bryce Young pretty hard right in the face mask.
Bucks have 1 sack. Carolina has 1 sack. Empty backfield for Bryce Young. We lead 27-7, 56 seconds left in the first half. Kicks the left leg, and the Heisman Trophy winner takes a belt high snap. Looks to his left, looking toward the end zone, throwing toward the end zone for Thielen. It's caught. Touchdown, Carolina. Can anybody guard number 19? Goodness. Adam Thielen with a touchdown grab. His 2nd of the game. And what a throw by Bryce Young.
They had 2 defenders on Thielen. They had both Tyke Smith and Jordan Whitehead, and Bryce Young puts his ball high and deep. Initially, I didn't think he was going to be able to catch up to it, but it turned out to be perfect.
40-yard pass to Adam Thielen, former Minnesota Viking. And the Carolina Panthers do something they have not done since their opening possession. They put points on the board. It's 27-13. The point after touchdown, Eddie Pinheiro puts it right through the uprights. It hangs into the pirate ship to our left. And Carolina quiets the crowd. It's 47-14. The deficit cut in half now as the Carolina Panthers won the toss deferred. Will have it first to begin the 3rd quarter. There's fight left in the visitors from Charlotte. 4 plays to go, 70 yards in just 21 seconds. Hey, don't miss the regular season finale as the Bucs host the Saints at Raymond James Stadium next weekend. Take advantage of a special pre-game party and ticket bundle offer, which includes a 100-level ticket plus all-inclusive pre-game party, all for $172 courtesy of Coca-Cola. Head to Buccaneers.com/tickets to the purchase. TJ Reeves on the side. That was way too easy for Bryce Young.
Agreed, Gene. And there's a case. We're going to single somebody out. Jordan Whitehead's got to make sure you're the deep safety. Do not let them get something over the top in that coverage. Here's the interesting thing. You still got 3 timeouts left. And Dave Moore, I think you got to stay on the gas here and go get points. With Carolina getting the ball to start the second half, you got to look to go get at least 3 here in the final 50 seconds.
Yeah, without a doubt, because you're giving that possession in the first half to Carolina because they deferred. So you want to get some points here before the half, whether it's a field goal or not.
Here is the kick from Pinheiro. It's going to roll to the 1. Will be returned by Rakim Jarrett. Jarrett is spun around and collided into 3 guys in silver hats, and it's dropped at the 16-yard line. Tampa Bay Buccaneers a long way to go with 46 seconds left. Both teams have not used a timeout in this game. Now I see athletic training staff coming over from the Carolina bench, and one of their gunners is shaken up. Is it Johnson? Lonnie Johnson shaken up on that tackle of Rakim Jarrett. He's a reserve safety, primarily a special teams performer for the Carolina Panthers, and he was in the middle of that log jam of bodies in his 6th year out of Kentucky, primarily a special teams player his entire career. There's that saying in training camp, you always say if you want to make a roster, you better excel in special teams. Well, he has been excelling for a long time, but he's down on a knee and being tended to.
Yeah, it looks like he was the guy that made the initial stick on Jarrett and hurt his right shoulder there.
Well, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers surrender a long touchdown pass, a 40-yarder to Adam Thielen. It took them 4 plays to go 70 yards in less than a half a minute. The 15-yard penalty for roughing the passer tacked on to a first down catch by Xavier Leggett added to that long drive of the Carolina Panthers. 27-14. Carolina coming into the ball game averaged just under 19 points a ball game, so they're getting close to their average for the season. They put 36 on the board against Arizona last week. The second time this season Carolina has scored that many points. There have been a lot of dry periods along the season. Lonnie Johnson able to walk with assist to the far sideline across the way. 46 seconds remain in the first half, a high-scoring first half. Buccaneers have 27 points. We average 28.5 a game. 24 points not enough last week in Dallas to secure our 9th win. We're after a win number 9 today against the Carolina Panthers. And with a 27-14 lead, Mayfield, shotgun look, Rashad White. They're going to go 2-minute drill, and now a timeout. Take off flag thrown for a false start on the Buccaneers.
They're going to call Rashad White acting like he was going to motion.
Offense number 78. 5-yard penalty. First down.
They're going to say it's on tackle Tristan Wirfs, and Tristan's barking and beefing. He's such a big guy. I guess if he just flinches a little bit, they throw the flag. I mean, that's how big he is when he lines up in that
It looked like he was just resetting his foot, but...
Third penalty for 30 yards. Line of scrimmage is now the Buccaneer 11-yard line, closer to the 12 perhaps. Shotgun look, Mayfield, 4-man rush, they run aside late. Caught ball, drop ball by Ryan Miller. The former Furlan outstanding receiver had it in his mitts, and he took his eyes off the ball. Looked for that would-be tackler and did not hang on.
Yeah, he was trying to figure out what he was going to do with it after he caught it, and that's not a good way to start the drive here to end the half.
Devin Culp, we have seen more of number 82 in this first half than we have seen all season long. And he is in the lineup right now on that right shot slot look, dropping Mayfield on second down and 15. Throws a pass. It is a caught ball. This time Miller snags it, but he spun around and dropped after a minimal gain, maybe 3. Up to the 15-yard line. That'll bring up third down and very long. And with a 27-14
timeout,
lead,
Carolina, they're first.
A timeout.
30 seconds.
Carolina's got 2 timeouts remaining. They'll use one if they stop Baker Mayfield and the Buccaneers. And do you want to get real frisky on third down and long with a 27-14 lead?
Yeah, not backed up in your own end. But you would like to get something conservative, like a quick wide receiver screen, to get it out in space with some blockers, even a play-action screen, just something to get the ball out in space and let your playmakers break tackles.
See if somebody on that offensive line can keep Jadeveon Clowney off Baker Mayfield's back. Third down and about 13 needed. The line of scrimmage is the 15. Bucks need to reach the 27. Here's the snap, shotgun look, pressure. Baker Mayfield scoring on the ball off field. Caught ball by Culp, and he's mugged at the 23-yard line. And the Carolina Panthers will spend a timeout. This will be the first 3-and-out series.
Timeout, Carolina, they're second.
This game. And in comes the punt crew. First time they've been employed in this first half with a 27-14 lead. Jack Browning is going to punt the ball away, and he'll be standing around his own 5-yard line. See if the Carolina Panthers come after him. They have 1 timeout remaining. And a dangerous punt returner in Raheem Blackshear. Blackshear primarily punt and kickoff returner. He has averaged just about 8.5 yards a punt return. Stands around the Carolina Panther 27-yard line. David Moore, I beg your pardon. David Moore, a former Buccaneer, former Seattle Seahawk, and not Blackshear. Here's a good snap. He gets the kick away, just barely. Calling for the fair catch. Moore makes it at the 24-yard line. Good punt by Jack Browning out of San Diego State. The Carolina Panthers with 1 time. Well, the scoreboard says they have 2. They have 2 timeouts. Just used 1 on that series. Yeah. The scoreboard,
they should only have 1 because on second and third down they call timeout.
Now it goes goes to 1. The official score caught that eye of it and says, yep, just one timeout left, and the Carolina Panthers, with 20 seconds to go, have the football for the 5th time in the game. Remember, they won the toss, deferred, and will have it first in the second half. Belt high snap, Bryce Young dropping at the pass. Oh, wait, caught ball of the 40. Falling down is David Moore. He wears the same number that you wore, David.
Timeout. Yes. Carolina, their 3rd and final of the half. 30 seconds.
15 seconds remain. And Carolina has just spent their final timeout, a 16-yard pickup for Bryce Young. And the Carolina Panthers, Young now 7 of 13 for 135 yards. Good quarterback rating over a 129. And he's coming off one of his best games of his career a week ago in that win over Arizona. First down, 10 from the 40-yard line. They scored a lightning-quick touchdown the last time. Can somebody defend number 19? Where is he?
Can't let anybody over the top and try to keep them in bounds. They don't have any timeouts. They can't run the field goal team on in time.
Shotgun look, first down, 10 from the Carolina 40. Twin safeties deep for the Buccaneers. Good snap, belt high. Bryce Young looking, far sideline, and just threw it away. A flag has been thrown right in front of the Carolina bench. And it looks like it's going to be offsides on the Bucs. 11 seconds remain. Tampa Bay, Elijah Kansas.
Offside.
Run that
Defense
clock.
number 94, lining up in the neutral zone.
But the penalty is
5-yard penalty. It's 1st and 5.
The reason why the clock wasn't running, Elijah, is because there was a penalty, and that stops the clock, and the penalty was on you. Lined up in the neutral zone, trying to get after Bryce Young, get a sack here, cheap in the closing seconds. So the ball is moved now right on top of that flag at midfield, and the line of scrimmage will be just outside the Carolina 45-yard line. We have 3 safeties deep. We'll rush 3 and drop 8. A little press man perhaps on that trio of receivers to the right. Bryce Young looking, deep looking, throws it underneath. Caught ball, Thielen out of bounds at the 37-yard line, or the field goal range for Eddie Pinheiro. Well, the field goal team will stay on the far sideline. We have 6 seconds left. And see what Dave Canales dials up. Well, right now it'd be from the 32, it would be a 56-yard field goal attempt. Pinheiro has the leg to kick it that long, but they're going to go for a long bomb, a Hail Mary with 6 seconds left in the first half. Bucs lead 27-14. Want to keep it that way. Bryce Young has got the arm. We saw that on the last drive when he threw a bomb to Thielen. Here's the snap, belt high. Good pressure. Throws it out of bounds. Clock stops with 3 seconds to go.
Yeah, now they try to field goal. So they were just going to try to get it a little bit closer, but the Bucs did a good job at defending the sidelines, not letting them hit that quick out that we've seen before. But the play before, Thielen runs all the way across the field, and Keith Smith is the guy that was supposed to be running with him, and he was able to get good separation.
Earlier this year, Eddie Pinheiro kicked a 53-yard field goal against the New York Giants. This will be from 53 yards away. We saw 3 of those last week in Dallas. Near side hash, Eddie Pinheiro. Good snap. The spot is down. The kick is airborne. It's got the distance. It's got the distance. And it is no good. No good. Pinheiro misfires. TJ Reeves, we got you.
We will take that, Mean Gene, as the coach, Todd Bowles, comes towards me. Pinheiro needed those extra 5 yards that they did not get there on that completion as he goes wide left at the end. And the head coach is with me. We are live here on Buccaneers Radio. All right, let's start with the offense. You clicked throughout the first half. Why?
We what?
You clicked on offense.
Got off to a fast start. You know, the runs were good, the passes were good, the mic, and we got off to a touchdown real early.
All right, defensively, they've gotten a couple of long ones to Thielen. What are you going to talk about at halftime?
2 busted coverages. DB's got to get their head out their ass.
Thank you, Coach. That pretty well sums it up. Again at the half, Buccaneers 27, Panthers 14. Let's take a timeout.
10 first downs is all it takes. If the Bucs make 10 first downs during today's game, you can score a free one-day ticket to Busch Gardens, courtesy of Cane's Furniture. Just visit Cane'sFirstDowns.com to claim your voucher. Then head to a Cane's showroom near you for a free Busch Gardens ticket. When the Bucs make 10 first downs, you score fun. Cane's Furniture says, let's go Bucs!
We've spent a lot of time in our homes,
I'm on a Zoom call.
Dinner's ready.
But we've learned that when we love our home, it loves us right back. Now you can keep that love going when you install energy-efficient natural gas appliances and earn up to $1,925 in cash rebates. You'll love endless hot water, faster drying and cooking times, and ongoing savings and comfort. To learn more and how to qualify, visit peoplesgas.com/rebates.
Hertz customers must get a buzz from seeing their name on the Hertz Gold Board. I'm sure that always makes them feel like a valued customer.
Hertz Gold Plus Rewards members skip the counter and go straight to their car, unless they want to stop and admire their name on the Gold Board.
When they see their name up there, they know everything's ready to go.
Join Hertz Gold Plus Rewards at Hertz.com today. Hertz, let's go.
This is the Buccaneers Halftime Show. Now to get you updated with scores from around the NFL, highlights and recap of the first half and a peek at the Buccaneers stats. Your host, Ronnie Lane.
Welcome in. The Buccaneers do have a commanding 27-14 lead over the Carolina Panthers. But as you heard, Coach there with TJ Reeves, there is room for improvement in the second half. Let's recap that first half for you. Panthers won the toss, deferred to the second half, so they'll get the ball to begin the third quarter. Buccaneers on that opening possession, outstanding. Irving a 10-yard run, Irving a 12-yard run, Payne Durham a big 31-yard catch and run. That set up this first and goal from the 2 for Mayfield and company.
Mayfield into center, Graham Barton. The back is Bucky Irving. Dropping the throw, throws a dart, caught ball, touchdown Mike Evans. Buccaneers lead 6-0. Fire the cannons.
Panthers come back on the ensuing drive and go right down the field and score on a 2nd and 10 from the Buccaneers 17. Bryce Young finds the old man Adam Thielen. That makes it a 7-7 ball game. Well, Baker Mayfield and company get the ball to 25. Evans a 20-yard catch. Then Devin Culp with a big 25-yard catch and run. Culp had a 17-yard reception as well in that drive, and that set up a 3rd and goal that the Bucs failed to complete or convert on, and McLaughlin came in for a 23-yard field goal that made it 10-7 Buccaneers over the Panthers. We move to the second quarter right now. The Buccaneers get a 34-yard field goal from McLaughlin, and then on their 4th possession, they start at the 15. Irving, a big 34-yard run. He had a great first half. He also had a 44-yard catch and run on this drive. That set up a 1st and goal from the 1 for Tampa Bay.
Pass the left side, caught ball, Mike Evans, touchdown Tampa Bay. Buccaneers get a touchdown throw from Baker Mayfield. Evans has 2, and it's 19-7.
The Buccaneers increased their lead on their 5th drive of the first half. They had a couple of big plays, a big one from Ryan Miller, a 23-yard reception. That set up a 1st and goal for the Bucs from the 10.
Bucky Irving looks one way, looks the other. One of the crosser, caught, touchdown, Tampa Bay. It's Jalen McMillan. 5th game in a row. The rookie has caught a touchdown.
And the Buccaneers, after the extra point, lead 27-7. But the Panthers on the ensuing possession go right down the field, 4-play, 70-yard drive. And they hit Thielen again for a big touchdown, a 40-yard touchdown. And that made the score 27-14. And that's why you heard Coach say what he had to say to TJ Reeves at the end of the half. Again, at halftime, it is the Buccaneers 27, the Panthers 14.
This is the NFL scoreboard.
Bills lead the Jets at halftime in Buffalo 12-zip. Actually, they're in the third quarter now. At halftime, the Raiders have a 13-10 lead over the Saints. The Giants have a 21-13 lead over the Colts, and the Eagles all over the Cowboys 24-7 at halftime. In the third now, the Jags lead the Titans 13-3. Still to come today, you got the Dolphins at the Browns, Packers at the Vikings, Falcons at the Commanders. That is tonight, of course, and that is a big game we're all going to be keeping an eye on. And then on Monday night, you've got the Lions at the 49ers to wrap up Week 17. Again, the Buccaneers lead at halftime here against those pesky Carolina Panthers, 27-14. How did the Buccaneers stack up in the first half against the Panthers? The halftime show will continue right after this timeout.
If you ever find yourself inside the emergency room, surrounded by these sounds, by these voices, by these machines, may you find our team of expert emergency caregivers at your side.
You're gonna be okay. Just grab my hand.
This is the power of the human spirit. Advent Health ER, 24/7 access to convenient emergency care. Go to theerexperts.com for locations near you. Advent Health. Feel whole.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds, which could be life-changing. I mean, you could put that money towards concert tickets for your daughter to see that singer who sings about painful breakups. And one song will inspire your little beauty to break up with that beast she's dating, Brian. Instead, she'll date someone who's nice and worthy of her love, not someone who addresses you and your spouse as bro. And it's all because you could save money switching at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
The Buccaneers halftime show continues. How did the Bucs stack up? Let's take a look with the FDOT halftime stats. The Florida Department of Transportation reminds you that fans don't let fans drive drunk, drive sober, or get pulled over. Have a great day and drive safe. Here's Ronnie Lane.
Buccaneers lead the Panthers at halftime at Raymond James Stadium 27-14. 20 first downs in that first half for the Bucs to 8 for the Panthers, and the Bucs were 5 for 8 on third down conversions as well. 155 total yards for the Panthers. Already 337 first half yards for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Needless to say, they lead in time of possession by a big margin, 22-45 to 7-15, and they have already rushed for 122 yards with Bucky Irving having 17 carries for 95 yards. He's reached the 1,000-yard mark in running for the first time for a Buccaneer running back in a season since Doug Martin did it in 2015. So here are the stats for Baker Mayfield: 16 for 20, 225 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks in the first half. Bucky Irving, of course, I just mentioned, leading rusher for the Bucs, and the leading receiver for the Bucs is for the Buccaneers is Devin Culp. 7th round draft pick, 3 receptions for 52 yards. Bryce Young is 8 for 15, 154 yards and a couple of touchdowns for the Carolina Panthers. Again, at halftime, the Buccaneers lead 27-14. Those were your Florida Department of Transportation halftime stats. The Florida Department of Transportation reminds you, fans don't let fans drive drunk, drive sober, or get pulled over. Have yourself a great afternoon. The Buccaneers halftime show will continue after this timeout.
It's football time. And as the official ticket marketplace of the Buccaneers and the NFL, Ticketmaster's got the best way to take it to the house when it comes to being in there live. They're the safest and most convenient marketplace to score fully verified Buccaneers tickets. And even if your plans get broken up or worse, turned over, Ticketmaster gives you more flexibility to sell your seats. So get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Buccaneers.
If you ever find yourself inside the emergency room, surrounded by these sounds, by these voices, by these machines, may you find our team of expert emergency caregivers at your side.
You're gonna be okay. Just grab my hand.
This is the power of the human spirit. Advent Health ER, 24/7 access to convenient emergency care. Go to theerexperts.com for locations near you. Advent Health. Feel whole.
The Buccaneers halftime show continues with TJ Reeves.
Well, back here at halftime at Raymond James Stadium, the Buccaneers obviously were in command until late in the first half, giving up the long touchdown to Adam Thielen, and then the Panthers even got the ball back and were trying to get into scoring range again before Eddie Pinheiro missed on the field goal at the end of the half, and the coach was pretty direct, to say the least, going there to the locker room. By the way, they honored the Robinson High School flag football state champions out on the field today, the flag football initiative from the National Football League. And of course, as we were saying a couple of weeks ago out in Los Angeles when they were honoring local flag football star teams and state championship teams out there for the young ladies, that the Olympics, the 2028 Olympics in Los Angeles, will have flag football as a medal sport coming up in the 2028 games, the summer games that will be taking place. So again, for the Buccaneers, the scenario is the same one that was in place back on Sunday night when they did not get the win in Dallas. That's any combination of 3 Buccaneer wins and Falcon losses. That could be 2 Buck wins and 1 Falcon loss, or 1 Buccaneer win and 2 Falcon losses. You obviously want the first one of those 2, which is go ahead and win the game here, and then wait to see what happens tonight with Washington, who will be highly motivated trying to win at home with Atlanta. The win tonight for Washington would put them in the playoffs. Right now at halftime, the Eagles are leading the Cowboys 24-7. That will lock up the NFC East for Philadelphia if that score holds, where they don't have to play in Week 18. Washington, however, also realizes we need no other help. Win the game tonight, and we're an NFC wildcard team if they can get it against Atlanta. So step 1 is finish this game off and then have Washington do you a favor. Dave Moore, we're right back up to you. How vital is this opening possession because of the Buccaneers' problems on the final 2 possessions of the half, and Carolina still has at least some hope here with the kickoff to start the second half?
Yeah, the only reason I have hope is big plays. You know, in a 2-minute drill, you know it's a safety. You can't let anybody behind you, and they get the quick score. The time of possession is like 22 minutes and 45 seconds to like 7:15. This game should be completely over, but they're giving up big plays on defense. So to your point, defense has got to come out, make a stand, preferably a 3 and out, get the offense back out there and grinding.
And just a meteorological update, Dave. For the first time today, it has begun to sprinkle rain. We've heard about the rain for 2 days, that it would come at some point here in the first half, certainly by 3 o'clock. It has largely missed us while storming to the northern Hillsborough County, Pasco, Hernando County, and we hope it continues to stay north and to the east. It is overcast. The lights are on. It's only a light rain, and we believe if we're going to get anything, it's going to be light, probably, and here only for the next little bit and be out of here. So we'll wait and see on that. Again, Carolina will get the football first. The Buccaneers with a 27-14 lead. Look here to build on that and get their 9th win of the season. To call the second half, here again is the Hall of Famer, Mean Gene Deckerhoff.
Thank you very much, TJ. I like that a little bit. Let's hope it's teeny, tiny little bit as far as that R word is concerned. Carolina won the toss, deferred. They get the ball first. Second half kickoff brought to you by Beef O'Brady's. Beef O'Brady's, good food, good sports. We'll see you at Beef's. And Jack Browning just put it deep into the end zone. Carolina will start at the 30-yard line, and we are underway in the second half. Tampa Bay Buccaneers lead 27-14. Good first half for the Buccaneers. We scored on all but 1 possession. And that last possession of the half, penalty, a holding penalty, cost us 5. And Carolina had a chance at a field goal to narrow the gap. They misfired. Pinheiro missed. And it's 27-14. Carolina goes to work, first down, moving right to left, heading toward the north end zone from their 30-yard line. Shotgun look, Bryce Young, chest high snap, hands the ball off. Raheem Blackshear tries to run to his left, and he's tripped up in the backfield. Nice play by Tyke Smith. Rookie.
Yep. And Hayes was there as well, Josh Hayes, and really just a nice job of recognizing what they're trying to do, coming up and making a tackle off the edge.
Yeah, Tyke Smith, a rookie out of Georgia, played 1 year at West Virginia and has been on the injury list, is back, our 3rd-round pick this past year. Nice thrown for loss tackle by Tyke. Second down and 12 and a half, moving left from the Carolina 27-yard line. Swinger running back in motion. That's Blackshear's on the right hip, dropping back to throw. Bryce Young looking, goes over the middle. It's a caught ball at the 47-yard line. And this time it is Jalen Coker that came up with a catch, a rookie. Jalen Coker, a free agent out of Holy Cross. And I don't know what the Buccaneers safeties are doing in this zone, but how is a guy as wide open as Jalen Coker just was?
Yeah, they just pushed up on the outside, past McCullum, and broke in underneath Mike Edwards, number 21, and it's an easy throw and catch.
Coker's second catch of the game. He's got 25 on the season. He's caught a couple of touchdowns for the Carolina Panthers. Panthers are playing without their number 1 running back, a top 10 running back in Chuba Hubbard, injury list. Empty backfield, and Bryce Young has to spend a timeout. When you trail 13 And the huddle clock was ticking. They never did get lined up.
They were late getting out of the huddle. I'm not sure if the communication was an issue or just a long play, but by the time they got up and set up, they had less than 10 seconds left.
TJ Reeves on the sideline. You got some for us?
Well, Gene, just a couple of updates. Jamel Dean is bothered by an injured knee. His return is questionable. Injury update brought to you by Advent Health. No matter what helps you feel whole, Advent Health is here to support you with world-class expertise and whole person care, because feeling whole always begins at AdventHealth.com. We got another update, too. Defensive line coach and assistant defensive coordinator Casey Rogers suffered some kind of a left lower leg injury, guys. He's in a walking boot. He couldn't walk to the locker room. He had to be helped, but he's back out here, Gene. Casey is toughing it out in the second half.
After the Carolina timeout, first down 10 from the Panther 48-yard line. Bryce Young under pressure. He's sacked. Is he down? Did he pass the ball? It's an incomplete pass. Yaya Diaby had him by the ankles. He fell down and just got rid of the ball before his body hit the turf.
Yeah, great acceleration on Yaya Diaby's part. He does a good job of just looks like his knee's down before the ball comes out of his hands.
Yeah, they're looking at that replay on the Jumbotron. Is Todd going to throw the red handkerchief?
Yeah.
He has thrown the challenge flag. He thinks Yaya Diaby got a... I see the flag
He
now.
does. We watched the replay. You heard the crowd. His knee was clearly down before that ball left his hand. He should get the sack.
Well, your Buccaneers defense just delivered a big play, we think. So now Little Caesars is delivering
Prior to the challenge flag being thrown, we received replay assistance that the runner was down by contact at the 38-yard line.
Now, your Buccaneer defense delivered a big play. We know that's a fact. Clay Martin just told us. So now Little Caesars is delivering an offer to you. Order any pizza on the Little Caesars app for the next 2 days and redeem a free cheese or pepperoni pizza. Promo code LC Bucks. That's LC Bucks. Order on the app. Little Caesars. Quarterback sack at the 38-yard line. Yaya Diaby has his first sack in a while, the second sack of the game for the Buccaneers. Comes here in the third quarter. Thielen in motion, pistol formation, dropping back to throw. Bryce Young trips. He's sacked again. He slipped and fell in great gain. Anthony Nelson comes up with a quarterback sack. That's back-to-back sacks, and those have been very rare.
Yeah, and Bryce Young trying to step up in the pocket, and Anthony Nelson recognizes it and beats him to the spot. Young slipping a little bit in that backfield, and we were talking before the game. And this time of year, TJ said it's raining lightly, but you get that ryegrass and it gets slick out there.
That's a loss of 4, brings up third down at 24. The mark to make for the Carolina Panthers to hang onto the ball in the first series of the second half is the Buccaneer 42. Trip receivers to the right. They'll run a draw play around Blackshear, runs through about 4 or 5 and is finally snagged at the 43-yard line. So that is not nearly enough for a first down. They run the draw play and gets ahead for maybe 9 or 10, but will have to punt the ball. Buccaneers will get the ball back with a 27-14 lead. And we will have Dubs on the ball for the first time. Sacks and penalties are drive killers, and the Buccaneer defense turns in a pair of sacks. Back-to-back, Yaya Diaby and Anthony Nelson. Anthony's going to like playing Carolina.
It's big because they really needed to come out and not give Carolina any momentum with their first drive.
Well, they got one first down, and then we'll have to punt the ball. Johnny Hecker has been busy. His 4th punt of the game. Puts a big right toe into it. Line drive thing. It's going to hit at the 15. One bounce. Trey Palmer is going to catch the ball. Tries to break a tackle. Is spun around at the 3-yard line. He was spun around 3 times like a spinning top and held onto that football. And then again, had he let it go by, it probably would have gotten closer to the goal, or it may have gone in. Don't know, but the Bucs will have horrible drive start position for our first possession. Early third quarter, we lead 27-14. This is the Buccaneers Radio Network.
In 1788, Robert Burns wrote a poem to herald the coming of the new year and set the lyrics to an old Scottish tune. The little song became quite popular as the words recalled the days gone by, bidding farewell to the old and welcoming the new. Band leader Guy Lombardo is often credited with popularizing the use of the song at New Year's celebrations in America. Through his annual broadcasts on radio and television beginning in 1929, the song became his trademark. This New Year's Eve, millions will gather across the world in celebration and at the stroke of midnight join together in singing Auld Lang Syne. wishing you all the best in the new year from Whitten Glass on South Monroe since 1945. For window and plate glass, custom bath enclosures, and storefront glass, 850-222-5781. Tony Kelly Heating and Air Conditioning for the best in service, installation, and year-round comfort. Online at TonyKellyInc.com or call 850-385-3774.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hi, I'm Dr. Peter Stahl, board-certified urologist and senior vice president of men's sexual health at HIMSS. I've helped many guys with ED in my 12 years of practice. But now you can get world-class care for ED 100% online by going to HIMSS.com. So what are you waiting for?
To start your free online visit and find ED treatment at up to 95% off brand name prices, go to HIMSS.com/joy.
William is one of millions of Americans who uses GoodRx to save on the cost of their prescriptions.
My oldest daughter, Camilla, 2 days old, she had to have open heart surgery. All of a sudden, she's on 5 different medications. It adds up at the end of the month. Me and the pharmacist got so tight. She said, GoodRx saved you a lot of money. Saving that extra $200-300 a month. We're able to do all these extra activities, so it puts less stress on our household, and it puts less stress on our pockets.
Download the free app or visit GoodRx.com and start saving today. GoodRx are compensated for their time. GoodRx is not insurance, but can be used instead of insurance.
Hey there, Bucs fans. This is Jeff Cameron from The Jeff Cameron Show. Don't miss Tom and I at our new time slot, live each and every weekday at 1 p.m. Now back to Gene Deckeroff and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
27, Carolina Panthers 14. Tampa Bay will have the ball for the first time in the second half. And on the big Simba cam, they got youngsters at the ballpark, and several youngsters in those onesies, their first Buccaneer game. I wonder if that was a Christmas present. Buccaneers will start in the hole at our own 6-yard line, moving left to right toward the south end zone. Mayfield under center, hands the ball off, and Bucky Irving tries to slash his way through off left tackle and got very little, maybe a yard ahead. Bucky Irving working on his third 100-yard rushing game. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Buccaneers Radio Network.
You're listening to Tampa Bay Buccaneers football on Real Talk 93.3, sponsored by Sellers. Visit sellerstile.com.
That was Bucky's 18th carry for 96 yards. It's second down and 9 from the 7. Moving right. Shotgun looking out. Mayfield has time. Throws the dart. Caught ball. Falling down to the 15-yard line.
It's Jalen McMillan.
Jalen McMillan is close to the first down. Short by maybe a yard. And a gain of 8. Or maybe 9 will bring up third down and 1. This is a huge third down now. You want to keep the football.
For sure, and they're a little tempo right here.
They lined up the line of scrimmage, hand the ball up, just sweep with McMillan. McMillan follows the blocker outside the numbers, got the first down and then some. Running out of bounds on the Carolina sideline after he crosses the 23-yard line. And Caleb Farley was shoving him all the way. But that's a nice gain of 9 on third down and 2.
Yeah,
the Buccaneers get a first down.
Good awareness. He was able to get around the block by Ryan Miller and got a few more yards. He could have dipped inside, just got the first down, but he took advantage of a good block.
Did the tempo help the tempo by getting the line of scrimmage?
Yeah. Well, you can't substitute on defense. You don't give him a lot of time to look at the formation you put out there.
First down, 23. Cameron Johnson in motion. Comes back to the right. Play action fake sold nicely by Mayfield. Throws it downfield. It's caught ball. Evans at the 50. Evans to the 43-yard line. Big catch by Big Mike.
Yeah, that's big. This is a statement drive for the second half. Set the tempo. Don't let Carolina stick around. And it's a play action, a big in route down the middle of the field. A lot of defenders around in that zone defense, but Mayfield drops it in for Mike.
Mike Evans' 34-yard catch. He's got 82 on the day. Dropping to throw. Mayfield throws a dart. Caught ball by Bucky. Makes the guy miss. He's inside the 30. Inside the 26-yard line. Bucky Irving. Scrimmage yards aplenty today for a kid wearing number 7. And a Carolina Panther shaking up on that play. Trying to bring down Bucky Irving around the 27-yard line.
I think he's tired from chasing him around. And Jacob Windman was the guy that was in position to make a tackle, never even put a hand on Bucky Irving because he ran around him and was able to get up the field.
Well, with that 34-yard catch, Mike Evans now has 82 yards. He needs 100 more to reach that coveted 1,000-yard plateau for the 11th year in a row. If he can, and he always plays well against Carolina. If he can reach 1,000 yards, that would tie the great Jerry Rice for the most consecutive seasons at 11. Here's the snap on first down from the 27-yard. Bucky again runs to the right inside the 20. You're going to hear the chant, Bucky, 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 the rest of this ball game. Bucky Irving over 100 yards in today's ball game, his third 100-yard rushing game.
Yeah, he does a nice job of weaving his way. This one was between the tackles, where they didn't have a whole lot of success in the first half of this ball game, but there's some seams starting open now. He runs vertically to pick up 6.
Remember that opening drive? It was Evans, Bucky, Evans, touchdown. Almost the same thing here. Second down and 4 from the Carolina 20-yard line. Snap, handoff, running to his right. Irving is going to squirm a little bit ahead, and a flag has been thrown by the field judge on the far side of the field. It's going to be somebody lined up in the neutral zone for the offense. That's the preliminary indication by the guy that threw the flag. It had been second down and 4. Bucky Irving, by the way, his 19th carry, has 101 yards rushing. And
offside, offense number 18. 5-yard penalty at the previous spot. Second down.
That will not include that last carry by Bucky, offside by Tampa Bay. And it will be now second down and about 8, maybe 9. The ball is spotted right on the chalk at the 30-yard line, near side hash, as we move left to right. From where we see it, head toward that south end zone, toward McDill Air Force Base, down Dale Mabry. Graham Barton will snap the ball. Shotgun look, Baker Mayfield. 2 receivers to the right now in motion. Jalen McMillan to the left. Here comes a blitzing safety, dropping Mayfield. Looking Mayfield. Goes a dart. Caught ball at the 10. Spinning around. Jalen McMillan dropped to the 9. So Baker Mayfield gets protection, stands tall in the pocket, finds a receiver open, and throws a dart to Jalen McMillan. The Bucs are in the Verizon red zone. Verizon, the official 5G network of the Buccaneers. A 15-yard strike from Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield is having a heck of a game today. He's working on another 300-yard game. Had 300-plus last week in Dallas. He's got 299 yards passing in today's ball game against a Carolina secondary that's without 2 of its best players. It is first down and goal from the chalk at the 10. Far side hash moving right. Under center Barton, play action fake, looks downfield, throws the ball at Bucky Irving, makes the catch at the 12. Made one guy miss, zigzags his way to the 7-yard line. Delight to watch play.
You could hear the crowd come to life when he got the ball in the open field. It was one-on-one with 36 Richardson, and it looked like he was going to make a move to get around him, but Richardson was able to spin him around and get him on the ground.
Well, the ball is spotted at the 6-yard line where it is second down and goal. Ball spotted between the 6 and the 7-yard line. Mayfield huddles up his team. 6:46 to go, third quarter. Tampa Bay leading 27-14.
We're going to run out of time here.
This drive began back at our 6-yard line. Ready for the snap under center. Mayfield kicks the leg in motion, takes the snap. Play activate, throws the ball left side. Caught ball by McMillan. Stiff arm McMillan is going to be snagged and dropped for a 1-yard. Well, maybe got ahead for a yard. And Damani Richardson starting in the place of the injured Jordan Fuller. A rookie made that tackle, sure-handed tackle, grabbed McMillan by the hips and spun him around. Tampa Bay with a 27-14 lead, first possession of the third quarter by the Bucs. Would love to get a touchdown here. Third down and goal from the 5. And the ball is on the left hash mark to Baker Mayfield. The far side hash. Rashad White on third down and goal. Is the running back shotgun look. Evans has 2 touchdowns. He lines up to the right in motion. Rashad White dropping. Goes toward the end zone. Wide open. Caught ball. Touchdown Payne Durham. Touchdown Tampa Bay. Fire the cannons.
Yeah, this was a great design by Cohen. And they motioned Rashad White out to the left to the 2 tight end side, acting like they were setting up the quick screen. And Culp stopped short, and Payne Durham went long, and he was wide open in the corner.
Well, the 6'4" rookie from the 6'5" second-year player for Purdue has his first career touchdown grab, a 5-yard strike thrown by Baker Mayfield. He's over 300 yards for the second week in a row. Point after is good. Buccaneers lead 34-14. This break of the action brought to you by auto owners and commercial insurance. Have insurance for whatever fumbles in life come your way. That's simple human sense. Buccaneers 34, Carolina 14. Let's take a timeout.
The Mosaic Company is committed to supporting the communities where they operate and where their employees live. Mosaic donates more than $15 million toward community investments, supporting critical food programs, environmental stewardship, and programs that make a positive impact in local communities and around the world. Learn more about how Mosaic is helping the world grow the food it needs at MosaicCO.com. That's MosaicCO.com.
With the enhanced engine performance and fuel economy of newly reformulated Tri-Clean gas from Citgo, you're good to go. But good to go where? Exotic bird shopping? To your Tuesday night bowling league?
Woo! That's a turkey.
Good to go try your luck at bingo.
G32.
Good to go to a lumberjack competition.
I'm gonna move my car.
New top-tier Tri-Clean gas from Citgo. The most advanced fuel we've ever made. Now you're good to go.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds, which could be life-changing. I mean, you could put that money towards that zero-turn lawnmower you've always wanted. And after using its edge-shaping technology to meticulously sculpt the face of the Mona Lisa into your grass, you'll become the undisputed king of Saturday morning lawn care, leaving your neighbor and sworn enemy Gary to question his place in the delicate neighborhood ecosystem. And it's all because you could save money switching at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
5:48 to go in the third period. First, the bad news. The Bucs have updated us that Jamel Dean will not return with a knee injury suffered at the end of the first half. The injury update brought to you by Advent Health. No matter what helps you feel whole, Advent Health is here to support you with world-class expertise and whole person care, because feeling whole always begins at AdventHealth.com. And guys, how about Baker Mayfield? He has been dialed in throughout this game, keeping his composure. Third down there, he just waited, was patient, found Payne Durham in the back of the end zone. And Gene, am I correct? That's the fifth career 4-touchdown passing game for Baker Mayfield, who is delivering when the Bucs need it at the winning time at the end of the season to go up 34-14 and turn the defense loose as we go back upstairs.
I thank you, TJ. Bucs PR says that's his fourth 4-touchdown game this season, and that ties him with Lamar Jackson, two-time MVP and maybe a third-time MVP'er. And that's a pretty good day's work for Baker Mayfield. Good note, TJ Reeves, Buccaneers. We got good and bad on that report from the sideline with the one and only TJ Reeves. Buccaneers will kick it away. We lead 34-14. And the kick is going to come down right at the inline and bounce through the sign that says "Choose Love," painted on the grass in white and green. Tampa Bay Buccaneers 34, Carolina Panthers 14. See what Dave Canales can dial up for his team right now. First-year head coach, former Seattle Seahawk assistant to Pete Carroll. 1 year here as offensive coordinator, and the Carolina Panthers said, hey, we want this guy to be our head coach. David Tepper, who bought this franchise in 2018 from the original owner, Jerry Richardson, likes what he sees. They have doubled their win numbers for the season already. 5:48 left, third quarter from the 30. Mike Boone is the running back. Under center, Bryce Young takes the snap. Drops back to throw deep. 7-step drop. Looks downfield. Good coverage downfield. Throws it downfield. And a receiver in the area. Incomplete pass. Leggett could not hang on. Carolina bench area wanted a pass interference flag. Maybe a little hand check just before the ball got there.
Yeah, a little arm bar by J.J. Russell, but he was spinning around looking for the football. It looked like Leggett had an opportunity for it, but it kind of bounced off his hands.
A 94-yard touchdown drive just a moment ago, capped by the touchdown pass to Payne Durham, is the third longest drive of the season in terms of yards. Horrible drive start produces a touchdown for the Bucs, and we lead 34-14. Shotgun look, second 10. Dropping Bryce, flushed out of the pocket, looks downfield, throws downfield, wheel route in, complete. Just a little bit overthrown. Tried to hit Adam Thielen. Not a wheel route, but it looked like it for me.
Yeah, it was. It was an out and up, and he was lined up on that side. So he pushed up, hesitated for a second, went out to get Tyke Smith to bite, and then he turned vertical. But because Bryce Run was running in that direction, the ball sailed on him.
It is third down and 10. The Panthers with 3 consecutive series of the first half, 3 and out. See if the Bucs can throw a 3 and out here. Carolina got 1 first down on the opening series of the second half. Running back Mike Boone shifts into the backfield. Now shotgun look, 3 receivers right, dropping to throw. Bryce Young flushed out of the box, throws toward the far sideline. Nobody there. A flag has been thrown. It could be holding on the offense. See if it is. Yeah, that's the preliminary indication. But the incomplete pass of the Buccaneers would probably decline the penalty. Let's see what Clay Martin.
Holding. Offense number 34. Penalties decline. 4th down.
That was Mike Boone, who has been pressed into duty off the practice squad. We had to pencil him in on our charts today. And he is guilty of the hold, declined naturally by the Buccaneers, and the Carolina Panthers on their second possession of the second half will go 3 and out. The Buccaneers will get the ball back. 5 minutes, 30 seconds left, third quarter. Tampa Bay Buccaneers with a 34-14 lead. And
there's a duck on the field.
Is that Bucky or Ducky? It's Ducky Irving. Here's the snap, and Hecker. Oh, the punt is blocked. Scooped up at the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Bucks blocked the punt, and J.J. Russell scooped it up and scores. A lucky ducky.
Yeah, that was good because that duck was going to get run over, but Hecker took his time and trying to see who made the block, but J.J. Russell was right there to pick it up, scoop, and score.
J.J. Russell scoops up the block around the 23 and scampers down the near side of the field inside the numbers. And Tampa Bay has put 40 on the board. It's 40-14. Tampa Bay Buccaneers play New Orleans next week.
Tryon Shoyinka is the guy that laid out and took it right off his foot.
Shoyinka gets his first career block punt. The Buccaneers score a touchdown the special teams way. The point after try is perfect. And Tampa Bay has put 41 on the board, 41-14. This is the Buccaneers Radio Network.
There's fun to be had every night at the Corner Pocket. Take-home prizes on Trivia Tuesdays and Beer Bingo Thursdays. And kickstart your weekend with Martini Fridays. Plus, happy hour runs every weekday and game day specials every time the Noles take the field. Watch all the best games at the Corner Pocket's Vegas Wall, featuring 560 inches of flat-screen TV heaven.
Oh, really?
The best food, the best drinks, and the best place to watch all the games. Tallahassee loves the Corner Pocket.
Front lines fighting the insanity of the woke. It's Matt and Brett Doster with America in View.
Matt, Florida has become the world leader for freedom, and I love being in the studio with you every week where we are reinforcing the conservative movement with truth, the Constitution, and a little redneck common sense. We're waking the woke.
That's right, Brett. We enjoy talking politics and what's going on in the world. We're bringing our take on the issues, doing our best to fight for freedom.
So tune in every Friday at 4 p.m. on Real Talk 93.3.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. Did you know the IRS has programs specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt? Powerful tax assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm, A-rated by the Better Business Bureau. Their award-winning team of tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. One call to Optima can start the process, helping to end your worries about wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other IRS actions. Make sure you're getting the best options to solve your tax problems. Call the experts at Optima today for a free confidential consultation.
Call 800-749-8188. 800-749-8188. 800-749-8188.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
This is Jeff Cameron, and you're listening to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with the legendary Gene Deckerhoff behind the mic. Find the Jeff Cameron Show now live at 1 p.m. every weekday right here on Real Talk 93.3.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have 4 touchdown passes from Baker Mayfield, 2 field goals from Chase McLaughlin, and we just scored on a block punt. Joe Tryon Shoyinka with a block. J.J. Russell with a scoop and score. And it's 41-14. And, oh, by the way, during the commercial break, the crowd chants, Bucky, Bucky, Bucky. Well, the duck stayed on the field, and the crowd started calling, Ducky, Ducky, Ducky. Oh, the last Sunday of 2024, 41-14. Jack Browning will put a right toe to leather and kick it through into the middle of the end zone. It's fielded by Velus Jones. And the Carolina Panthers will have the ball for the third time here in the second half. Tampa Bay Buccaneers have scored 2 touchdowns on two possessions. Actually, not a possession. We blocked the punt, so it does not count as a possession. But the Buccaneers get the blocked punt touchdown, our second of the second half. And with 5:23 to go, Tampa Bay has put 41 on the board, 41-14. We've averaged 28.5 points this season. One of the top scoring teams, fifth in the league. Shotgun look, Bryce Young. Uphill battle for the Carolina Panthers. Low snap, feed the ball, and running up the gut is Mike Boone. And Boone gets the longest run of the day. They're playing without Chuba Hubbard. Should point that out. Hubbard with 149 yards against Dallas. And he scored the winning touchdown in overtime a week ago against Arizona. But he is inactive and on the injured reserve list. Calf issue. Second down and 1. Pistol formation. Hand the ball off. And running for the first down is Mike Boone.
Yeah, they're just trying to get something going on the run game just to eat up some time. The Bucs' time of possession is way up there. They're close to 30 minutes of hanging on to that football.
Panthers get a first down. Those have been hard to get for the guys in white and blue on this afternoon. 4:31 to go. First down and 10. Young, blitz coming, gets the pass away. It is caught. Well, there were two players in the area wearing silver helmets and two guys wearing pewter and red. And Xavier Leggett makes the catch, but he is stopped immediately. A gain of 3 will bring up second down and 6.5.
Looks like there's some confusion on the route. Thielen and Leggett were right next to each other.
Yeah, you got Dian McCullum patrolling that end of the field. Josh Hayes playing corner. Remember Dean shake it up a little earlier. Second down and 7. Empty backfield for Bryce Young. Kicks that left leg. Gets a belt high snap. Looks upfield. Flushed out of the pocket. Rolling to his right. Real rolling. Throws the ball out of bounds. Got rid of it. He was out of the tackle box. Thielen was deep downfield around the Buccaneer 35, but that pass sailed out of bounds around the Buccaneer 45-yard line into the Carolina bench area. 3:46 left, and the rain is starting to come down a little harder now, and it was anticipated. Third down and 7. The mark to make for the Carolina Panthers is the 50-yard line, just beyond the 50 on the Buccaneer side of midfield. See what Bryce Young and the Carolina Panthers could dial up. Offensive coordinator Brad Itzik, his dad was a front office guy for the Bucs for a long time. He was on our staff last year, and Dave Canales took him with him. Dave calls the plays. Brad organizes the snap. Pressure coming. Young gets the pass away. He threw it behind Boone, and Boone never saw it coming. Big time pressure. 3 Buccaneers drawing a bead on quarterback Bryce Young.
Yeah, and Boone's got to get his head around. I know he's just elevated, but when they're blitzing and they don't have enough blockers for the guys coming up the middle, Bryce Young's got to get rid of that football.
On third down and 7.
And they're going to go for it here.
The Panthers do not bring the punt crew in on fourth down, and will go for it on fourth. The Panthers, well, they've attempted fourth down conversions 28 times. They've had success 13 of those 26. Empty backfield for Young. They need to reach the 50-yard line. That was a flag thrown. Well, they trying to draw us offside, and I think that huddle clock may have gotten down to 0. Although the back judge did throw his flag, and 2 other officials did as well.
Full start. Offense number 64. 5-yard penalty.
And they're complaining because it looked like Levante David jumped a little bit, but he never got into the neutral zone. And it made the offensive lineman pop up.
Well, that was...
Now they're going to punt.
Center Cade Mays that jumped the gun, got the false start. You know what? The back judge keeps track of the huddle clock. He threw a flag, and then you had the field judge and the side judge both throw flags. And it was a false start penalty, so they're not going to go for it on fourth down and 12. We'll bring in Johnny Hecker to punt. And Trey Palmer will look up. He blocked the last punt attempt. This is a good punt. Got it off in a hurry. And Trey Palmer fields at the 13th. Made one guy miss, and it now is drilled side by the side and clobbered. And a Carolina gunner went flying right over the top. If Trey Palmer doesn't go down, he'd have been cut in 2. 3:33 left in the third quarter. It's been a productive second half. The Bucs have scored 2 touchdowns, and we lead 41-14. Let's take a timeout.
Don't you love the sounds of the holiday season? The bells, the sleighs. Woo-hoo! If so, your holiday's now even more magical, because now during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event, you can take home your favorite Hyundai with some of the season's greatest savings.
Get a new Tucson, Santa Fe, Elantra, or Sonata with 0% APR for 48 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days. Hyundai is a proud partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Offers end January 2nd. Call 813-867-0006 for complete offer details.
How close can you get with Verizon Access? Front row close. Red carpet close.
Oh my God!
Backstage passes close. Playing quarterback for your favorite NFL team close. Okay, not that close. But watching from the sidelines close? You bet. Get into the experiences you love, like concerts, games, and exclusive pre-sales just for being a Verizon customer. Verizon Access. You're in. Learn more at Verizon.com/access.
When businesses in Tampa need reliable cleaning, they turn to Janiking. With a reputation as strong as the Bucks, Janiking delivers consistent, quality cleaning services for all types of facilities, including offices, hotels, retail centers, and stadiums. At Janiking, we don't just clean. We ensure your facility shines with a higher level of cleanliness. Customize your perfect cleaning schedule today. Head to Janiking.com. That's JANIKING.com. Trust Janiking for a spotless facility every time. And go Bucks!
The first taste of coffee in the morning. Your child's laugh. The great outdoors. Florida Cancer Specialist knows. It's the little things that matter. From next-generation sequencing to immunotherapies, we use the most advanced techniques and treatments to deliver the best possible care close to you. Visit flcancer.com/little things to see how our experts are with you every step of the way.
The Buccaneers have definitely taken a significant step here towards their goal of being NFC South champs. What a great 94-yard drive, obviously, for the touchdown. And we had noticed in the first half that Carolina was allowing the left wing, Dave, to get through a couple of times. And boy, did Joe Tryon-Shoyinka do that. That's the first block punt return, Gene, for a touchdown since Adam Hayward, 2012 against the Chargers. Back upstairs.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers will start at the 15-yard line now. Ryan Miller in motion across the formation to the left. Play action fake. Mayfield looking for it up. Caught by Evans. Evans to the 30. Evans to the 32-yard line. I have a feeling that number 6 is going to be looking for number 13 the rest of this ball game. 3 minutes 20 left.
A crossing route, a tremendous catch. This ball's thrown well out in front of him. He's got to reach out and grab it with one hand. He does a good job. He's just lined up on the right, runs a shallow cross, gets through a little play action, gets through the linebackers in that zone defense.
Mike Evans, 8th catch of the game for 97 yards. Here's the snap on first down. Hand the ball off. Rachaad White, great timing, spins off a tackle, drives tacklers with him to the 45-yard line. What an effort by Rachaad White.
Yeah, great spin in. A good job on that offensive line, staying with them and pushing that pile.
15-yard pickup on that great effort by Rachaad White.
Yeah, he was contacted just beyond the line of scrimmage by Xavier Woods, number 25, and he was able to spin away, and then his offensive lineman caught up with him to push him for the first down.
First down 10 at the 46-yard line, the Buccaneer 46. We move right and lead 41-14. Ball at the 41. We have 41 on the board. Here's the snap. Toss pitch left side. Rachaad White jumps over a would-be tackler and is now snagged near midfield. He may have reached the 50-yard line, a little short of the 50 perhaps. A gain of 3. And that'll bring up second down and 7. Mike Evans, by the way, gets a little bit of a breather, then goes to the sideline, comes off the sideline now and is back on the field of play. See if his number is called here. He's 3 yards short of a 100-yard gain in his illustrious career. Mike has 38 career 100-yard games. Needs just another catch to go over 100 again today. Second down, 7. Buccaneers moving left to right. 2 running backs, that pony package in there now. 1 on either side. Bucky Irving and Rachaad White in motion. The tight end, Payne Durham. Mayfield cocks the arm, looks, dumps the ball off. Caught by Bucky at the 45 to the 50s. Hesitates to move. Sees it, bounce to the 40. Spins inside the 35. They say he did step out around the 36-yard line. Boy, Bucky Irving, he gives that little loose leg thing and makes a guy miss.
Really great job by Mayfield. He's going side to side. He's getting through his progression. He finally works to his right and checks it down to Bucky Irving.
Now Bucky Irving Over 100 yards rushing today. First Buccaneer running back to reach the 1,000-yard plateau since Doug Martin did it in 2015. Our first block kick return for a touchdown. DJ just reported it's all a great Sunday after Christmas for the Bucs. 50 seconds left of the third quarter. Rashad White, the running back, dropping Mayfield, looking maybe. Those a dark call, incomplete pass. Beg your pardon, right to the 25-yard line. Payne Durham, the intended receiver, and a linebacker and a safety side by side, and they knocked that ball away.
Yeah, Windman is what was right there, and he dove and got a hand on it. Otherwise, this was going to be another catch by Durham.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers on the move again. This drive began back at our 15-yard line. 28 first downs. We had 31 against New Orleans earlier this year. 28 first downs with 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Pistol formation now for the Buccaneer offense. Bucky, Irving, the setback, about 3 steps behind. Quarterback Baker Mayfield. They fake the jet sweep, hand the ball off to Bucky, tries to get outside, cuts it behind the blocker, inside the 30, still on his feet to the 23-yard line. And another Buccaneer first down, our 29th. Bucky Irving is just absolutely amazing.
When he gets on that edge, and this is designed to go outside, he's got a couple pullers in front of him. Bring Rashad White across in motion to slow the linebackers down, and then you have the pullers, Gedeke and Mount coming from the backside that seal the corner. And it lets him out in space.
That'll be the final play of the third quarter. 11 ticks left, and the Buccaneers are already getting ready to reverse field. The crowd is standing and cheering. Bucky Irving, 113 yards today. His third career 100-yard rushing game. Just 20 carries. And oh, by the way, he has 4 catches for another 77. He's getting close to 200 yards from scrimmage. 41-14 Bucs. Let's take a timeout.
Howard Design is a national design build contractor specializing in construction across multiple trades. Since 1989, they've disrupted the industry by staying true to their values, putting their people first, and never settling for less than the best. Headquartered in St. Petersburg, Florida, and with job sites from coast to coast, Howard Design is searching for top-notch talent to join their team. If you're looking for a place to make your mark and help shape the future of construction, visit howarddesigninc.us/careers to learn more about their open opportunities. Howard Design, careers and skylines built here.
Hey, it's the Good Greek Spiro, and when it's time for your next move, call the official movers of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Good Greek Moving and Storage. As a former police officer, I know the risks that come with moving. My superhero movers are professionally trained for a safe and stress-free move. So whether it's across town or across the country, call the Good Greek or go to goodgreek.com. Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official movers of the Tampa Bay Bucs.
Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers.
Is the NFL scoreboard.
In Buffalo, the Bills up 26-0. They're still in the third quarter there. They've moved to the fourth in New Orleans with the Raiders up front, 19-10. Giants lead the Colts 28-20 in the fourth. Eagles all over the Cowboys in the fourth, 34-7. And the Jags up in Jacksonville have a 20-13 lead over the Titans in the fourth. Later, it's the Dolphins at the Browns, Packers at the Vikings. And tonight, the game we're all watching, Falcons at the Washington Commanders. Monday night, it's the Lions at the 49ers. Now let's get you back to a happy and jubilant Raymond James Stadium as the Buccaneers try and finish off those Panthers. Here is Gene Deckerhall.
Well, the Buccaneers are riding the jersey of number 7, Bucky Irving. He now has 190 yards from scrimmage. That's a new career best. His previous was 185 against guess who? The Carolina Panthers. Bucky Irving would love to play the Carolina Panthers 17 weeks in a row. Coming up after the game is the Hooters post-game show. Hooters, the original wing joint since 1983. Yeah, Bucky Irving with 113 yards rushing and 113 rushing and 77 yards receiving. That adds up to 190. Bill Hunt will straighten me out. Tampa Bay Buccaneers on the first snap of the fourth quarter will have it first down and 10 at the Carolina Panther 24-yard line. Baker Mayfield has thrown 4 touchdown passes in this game, his 19th career 300-yard passing game. He will send a receiver in motion, play action fake. Mayfield looking toward the end zone, throwing their side. Caught ball at the 20-yard line. And out of bounds, Rashad White will get a gain of 4. And that was not his primary receiver. I think he wanted to go deep.
He was looking for Mike Evans on the hook. They had Palmer running the corner, trying to get deep, and he went to his third progression, which was the check down to Rashad White in the flat.
You heard the cannon fire. That means the Buccaneers are in the Verizon red zone. Verizon, the official 5G network of the Buccaneers. 2nd down and 6 from the 20-yard line. In motion, Ryan Miller. Feed the ball to Rashad White. Follows Tristan Wirfs, has spun around and dropped right at the line of scrimmage. He may have lost a yard. Tampa Bay Buccaneers try to run that ball to the right. And Deshaun Williams, elevated from the practice squad, makes the tackle, a good tackle by Deshaun. And that will bring up 3rd down and 7. No gain, no loss on that carry where the ball is spotted just inside the 21. Well, they still show 3rd and 7. The ball is outside the 20, so about a half a yard loss on that carry by Rashad White. Mike Evans shifts to the left slot. Shotgun look, Baker Mayfield. Need to reach the 14-yard line. Blitz threatened, and somebody jumped off the gun. Free play, perhaps, for the Bucs. Pass upfield. Caught ball, Evans at the 15-yard line. That will, well, the 13. That will be a 1st down, so the Bucs will decline the penalty. Or is it on the Buccaneers? I think it's going to be offside.
It's going to be offside on the defender.
Yeah, offsides is the preliminary indication. And with that catch, Mike will go over 100 yards for the 39th time in his marvelous career with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And oh, by the way, he needed 182, Dave, to reach that coveted 1,000-yard plateau, which would put him alongside the great Jerry Rice for the most consecutive seasons.
Defense number 7. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Well, they're not going to take the catch because he was short of the 1st down.
Right.
So you're going to get the down again, and it'll be a 3rd down and 2 instead of 2nd down, or it'll be 3rd down and 2 instead of 3rd and 7. Had he not caught the ball. So the ball will be spotted. I'm confused now as they set the down marker at the 16-yard line. It would have been 4th down and 1. Or a little more had you taken the catch for Mike Evans. So he still does not have 100 yards on the day. 3rd down and 2 now. From the 16, Mayfield shotgun, blitz coming, caught ball. It's inside the 10 to the goal line. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Jalen McMillan, fire the cannon. The rookie does it again.
Yeah, and he's again trying to go to Mike Evans. They have him double teamed. Jalen McMillan was on the right, came across the field. Mayfield found him wide open, and he was able to run in the end zone.
Well, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers just motored 85 yards, and Baker Mayfield is hotter than a match in Tampa on a rainy day. A 16-yard touchdown strike, his 5th touchdown of the game. Buccaneers lead 47-14. A minute and a half gone in the 4th quarter. High snap, good hold by Browning, the kick airborne and good. And the Buccaneers lead the Carolina Panthers 48-14. Let's take a timeout. If your ride is looking a little gnarly, treat your vehicle to the highest rated car wash in the Bay Area, Woody's Wash Shack. Woody's is the big kahuna of clean, with high quality wash solutions, higher powered dryers to eliminate water spots, and tubular tools like our high powered vacuums, compressed air, and mat cleaners that will transform your vehicle from gnarly to nice. Join our endless wash club and start saving on just your 2nd wash. Surf's up, quality's up at Woody's Wash Shack. Go to woodyswash.com for more details.
By now, what we stand for is clear. Community, respect, love. Our firm culture permeates through our outreach, our customer service, our employees. Without you, the community, we're nothing. And for that, we will always give back. Hi, I'm Jeremy Dover. If you need us, call us 24/7 at 866-954-MORE. That's 866-954-6673. The Mesman & Dover Law Firm, your accidentattorneys.com. Offices Tampa.
Well, your Ford F-150 drive of the game was the very first drive of the second half by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Mayfield threw a 5-yard strike to Payne Durham. And that capped a 10-play, 94-yard scoring drive, touchdown drive in 5 minutes and 50 seconds to give the Buccaneers a 34-14 lead. Our 3rd longest drive of the season for a touchdown occurred on our first possession of the second half. That's your Ford F-150 drive of the game, brought to you by your local Ford dealers and F-150 official truck of the Buccaneers. 5 touchdown passes the last time the Bucs had a quarterback throw 5. Tom Brady against the Dolphins here in 2021. So the Buccaneers have 5 touchdown passes from Baker Mayfield, making a strong bid for Offensive Player of the Week, I would say, with 13:30 left in the game. The Buccaneers now have 516 total yards and have just dominated time of possession. We have had the football 33 and a half minutes. Carolina has had it for less than 13. 48-14. And still almost a full quarter left. You wonder if we're going to see Kyle Trask the rest of the way here in the fourth quarter. Don't know. But the Buccaneers...
it wouldn't be a bad move. Just number one, to get him some experience and get Baker out of the game while he's healthy.
5 minutes, 3 seconds of clock time on that last touchdown drive, and the Buccaneers lead 48-14. We have scored on both possessions, plus a blocked punt return for a touchdown here in the second half. Jack Browning puts a right toe into it. The Duke lands out of bounds through the inline. TJ Reeves looking pretty good at 48-14.
It is looking outstanding. And, Gene, just to add to it, in the long history of the NFC South rivalry with the Panthers, this is the most points ever against them. 48 yards or 48 points in a single game. And you're absolutely right. We're looking out there, and there are some reserves. Again, it's not like college where you have that many reserves. Dave, you know this, on offense or defense. But you got to start taking some guys out because there's no need to risk injury here in this lopsided of a game.
Yeah, you beat me to the punch. We previously had scored 46 points on Carolina in Charlotte back in 2020, the COVID year. 48 big points today from the 30-yard line. They'll run the ball to Blackshear, running to his left and not much running room. Although with great effort, Blackshear leans his body out and gets a gain of 5.
Yeah, so like Braswell's in the game. You can see defensively, he makes the tackle right here, coming from the other side.
Carolina Panthers, their 4th possession of the second half. And the Buccaneers have really put together a tremendous third quarter and early minute and a half of the fourth quarter. 3 big touchdowns to take a 48-14 lead. Bryce Young, pistol formation. He has Blackshear about 3 steps behind. He'll feed the ball to Blackshear, runs to his right and is nailed and dropped short of the line of scrimmage. That's a loss of a yard. We'll bring up third down and a half dozen. Clock ticking with 12:42 to go. The ball is going to be spotted at the 34-yard line.
Yeah, Logan Hall does a nice job of beating his offensive lineman and grabbing Blackshear in the backfield.
Third down and 6 for the Carolina Panthers. Trying to avoid going 3 and out, getting beat a ton. They are 1 of 7 on third down in today's ball game. Shotgun look, sidecar right. 3 receivers to his left. Here comes pressure. Flushed out of the pocket. Slips. He gets off the tackle. Runs to his right. He's going to get out of bounds at the 40 and gets the first down. Had a shot at a sack as Bryce Young slipped down, and we could not nail him. Was that Greg Gaines that had a shot at him?
Well, yeah, it was Gaines, and he was able to sidestep him and get outside, and McCollum was the guy in the area, but he didn't want to come off the receiver to give up a bigger play.
Well, the run effort by Bryce Young gets them a first down. They will not go 3 and out. They're now 2 of 8 on third downs in this game. 11:39 to go. Bucks are up 48-14. Empty backfield for Bryce Young. They move left to right. White jerseys, white pants, blue striping. Kicks the leg, drop the ball, have to get down low and get it up, pick it up. Just a pass away, caught by Lee, get at the 45-yard line, so they make something out of nothing. Bryce Young, the ball is probably slippery. There's been a steady drizzle in the second half, and he dropped the ball, was able to pick it up.
And he found Leggett on a crossing route, and J.J. Russell's the guy that picked him up in that zone coverage and made the tackle.
Josh Hayes and Zion McCullum are the corners for the Buccaneers. You got Tyke Smith in there as the nickel, and deep is Whitehead, returning from injured reserve as the deep safety. Here's the snap, pass the ball, caught ball by Leggett, tackled immediately at the Buccaneer 49-yard line. But that will be enough, I think, for another first down for Carolina.
McCollum in man-to-man coverage is able to come up and make the tackle right there on the outside.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers led 27-14 at halftime. And all of a sudden, the floodgates opened up. Mayfield threw a touchdown to Payne Durham, a touchdown to Jalen McMillan, sandwiched around a blocked punt, and returned by J.J. Russell for the third touchdown of the second half for Tampa Bay. 48-14. Empty backfield at the Buccaneer 49. Bryce Young dropping, throws a pass near sideline, caught, and Thielen is knocked out of bounds at the 47-yard line. Boy, that's a collision over there. Tyke Smith said, Mr. 19, I'm playing ball, and you're in my area, and I'm going to clobber you. He did.
It was a good hit, and he hit it with his chest, but he made sure that Thielen was going out of bounds.
Well, a gain of 3 will bring up second down at 7. Carolina in Buccaneer territory for the first time in the second half. And all because Bryce Young was able to outrun a defensive lineman and got out of bounds right at the first down marker on a scramble by the second-year quarterback, former Heisman Trophy winner, number 1 pick overall. Shotgun look, low snap. Here comes pressure from the corner. Pressure from the corner, throws the ball upfield. Caught diving at the Buccaneer 38-yard line. And that catch was made just before falling out of bounds by Dan Chesney. Brand new Carolina Panther this year. They brought him in on the practice squad when Adam Thielen went down earlier this year. And
that was a good route. He got McCollum going up the field with his hips turned and came back to the sideline.
Now it is first down and 10 of the Buccaneer 38-yard line. Between the 39-38 near side hash. Shotgun look. Bucks with a 4-man rush. Here's the snap. The snap pass is going to be thrown out of bounds. Big time pressure coming from the left edge. And Bryce Young felt the pressure. The pocket collapsing. Just got rid of the ball. That was Anthony Nelson with a big move at the snap of the ball.
Yeah, he got that corner on there. The edge on that tackle was able to bend it and force Bryce Young to throw it away.
Akeem Ekwonu is a former first-round draft pick playing that left-sided tackle. Taylor Moton playing that right side, and Moton was the guy beaten. Sun's coming out now. Maybe the rain will go away. It's an empty backfield look. Second down and 10 from the 38-yard line for Bryce Young, the Buccaneer 38. 4-man front, 2 linebackers, 5 defensive backs, dropping Young, under pressure, flushed out of the box, throws upfield, caught ball at the Buccaneer 33-yard line. Great effort by Bryce Young to avoid a sack, and he hits tight end Travian Sanders. But I thought for a moment Braswell was going to get a quarterback sack.
Braswell
was his former teammate in Alabama.
And they were talking on the last play, after the play. Braswell was saying something, and Bryce Young was laughing and pushed him away, but he almost got there that time. Great catch by Sanders on that crossing route.
That brings up third down and 4. Carolina Panthers moving left to right. They've converted 1 third down. On this drive, they're 2 of 8 on third down. They've got to reach the Buccaneer 28-yard line. Dropping Young. He fumbles the football. It's loose. It's picked up by whom? Carolina recovers the ball, but a quarterback sack by Braswell that time. And he forces the fumble recovered by Carolina. That'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, he was able to get around a corner. They got a backup right tackle, Nyman, and Bryce Young never sees him, so he's able to get low, get around him, and he hits the helmet on the ball and knocks it out.
Yeah, the previous move by Chris, it was Nyman and not Taylor Moton that he had defeated and was drawing a beat on Young, who completed the pass. It's 4th down and 11. The snap belt high, dropping to throw Young, dropping to throw, flushed, he's sacked again at the 48-yard line. And Logan Hall gets into the party.
Yeah, that's a nice job. There's nowhere to go. The pocket collapses too quickly. And on 4th and 11, they turn it over on downs.
Logan Hall having a career season. This is 4th out of Houston. He now has 5.5 sacks, a career best. The Buccaneers lead 48-14, 4th quarter. This is the Buccaneers Radio Network.
Choose Hearth and Patio for custom fireplaces, maintenance, outdoor grills, kitchens, fire pits, lighting, and so much more. Check out all of Hearth and Patio's options online at hearthpatiotallahassee.com. Hearth and Patio, they keep the home fires burning.
Searching for the best place to host an event for your friends and family? The Golf Club at Summerbrook is more than just a place for a round of golf. It's also one of the best choices for hosting and celebrating the most special days in your life. From rehearsal dinners and baby showers to corporate banquets and kids' birthday parties, you'll receive amazing personal service and attention to every detail when you choose the Golf Club at Summerbrook. Find out how affordable it can be and call us today at 850-894-GOLF. That's 850-894-GOLF.
Leaky faucet, busted pipes, clogged toilet. M&L Plumbing is here for you. For all commercial, construction, and residential plumbing issues, call M&L Plumbing at 575-9393 or visit online at mnlplumbing.com.
Art tells a story, your story, and inspires others in your community to do the same. AARP is celebrating the undeniable impact and contributions of Black art and artists everywhere. We're thrilled to celebrate these creators over 50. Through their work and persistence, they make society a better place by bringing us all closer together. Learn more at aarp.org/blackcommunity.
Hi, I'm Dr. Peter Stahl, board-certified urologist and senior vice president of men's sexual health at HIMSS. I've helped many guys with ED in my 12 years of practice. But now you can get world-class care for ED 100% online by going to HIMSS.com. So what are you waiting for?
To start your free online visit and find ED treatment at up to 95% off brand name prices, go to hims.com/joy.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Jeff Cameron here from the Jeff Cameron Show, letting you know my new time slot right here on weekdays at 1 p.m. Got all your local sports and FSU updates all season long. Now back to Mean Gene and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Don't miss the regular season finale as the Bucs host the Saints at Raymond James Stadium next weekend. Take advantage of a special pre-game party and ticket bundle. This offer includes a 100-level ticket plus all-inclusive pre-game party, all for $172, courtesy of Coca-Cola. Head to Buccaneers.com/tickets to purchase. Kyle Trask will work the rest of the way. Hands the ball off, and Sean Tucker runs left and gets it across midfield. A gain of 3 will bring up second down and about 6.5. They may give him a little bit more than 3 yards on that carry. Just a slant run to the left between guard and tackle.
You have Robert Hainsey at center, so we're going to see some backups in there. You have School at left tackle.
Now the Buccaneers with a 48-14 lead halfway through the fourth quarter.
So Hainsey's at left guard. Barton's still at center.
At the 49-yard line of Carolina, a gain of 3. Here's the snap. Trask hands the ball off. Sean Tucker running to his right. Gets ahead for a couple. Good effort by number 44 as he felt contact right at the line of scrimmage. But a gain of 2. Chandler Wooten, who was playing in place of the injured Josie Jewell, who had a great game against the Buccaneers in Charlotte. Kyle Trask's second work of the season, and ironically, as you pointed out during the commercial break, Dave, the last time he took a snap in a regular season game was in Charlotte against Carolina. He attempted one pass and completed that pass. Now it's third down and 5. See if Kyle will attempt a pass here. Shotgun look, 2 receivers to his left and a tight end to the right. Kokeefer hand the ball off. Zigzag run inside the 45. Goes Sean. He's still going.
Yeah, he bounced.
He's got to get the first down.
Looked like he was stopped. It was able to bounce off of the pile of bodies and bear crawl for the first down.
Well, Sean Tucker had 40 carries coming into the ballgame, averaging 6.3 yards a carry. That's a little bit of a skew thing because he had a number of big explosive runs against New Orleans.
For sure.
But that was great effort by Sean Tucker. You're right. I thought he was stopped after a minimal gain, but he scooted ahead for 9 thanks to second effort by the second-year Syracuse product. Devin Culp, a tight end on the left slot. One back set, Trask under center. First down 10. Hand the ball off, and Sean Tucker is hitting the back. Spins off a tackle. He breaks another tackle. Outside the numbers 40, 35. He's running out of bounds at the 32. My goodness, is that Houdini wearing number 44?
Yeah, it's really a nice effort on his part. Really, he was stopped in his tracks at that front side. There was some penetration by DJ Johnson, number 52. It looked like he was going to be tackled right there, but was able to spin away, come out the backside, break a couple tackles, and pick up 7 yards.
Well, a gain of 7 by Sean Tucker. You know, that in that running back room, you got Bucky Irving, Rashad White, and Sean Tucker. And Sean Tucker says, I want the football. Give it to me. Kyle Trask under center from the 31-yard line of Carolina. Feeds the ball to Tucker, running to his left. He's dragged down to the 29-yard line. Short of a first down by 1, and Jacoby Wyndham makes the tackle, but the Buccaneers running the football. The clock is running. 4:34 left in the ball game, and the Buccaneers have a 48-14 insurmountable lead over the visiting Carolina Panthers. Buccaneers will sweep the Carolina Panthers for the second time in 2 seasons. Beat them twice last year, although they remember the last game of the season, 9-0. But with that win over Carolina, we secured the NFC South Championship. Rashad White on 3rd down and 1 checks into the ball game. Trask feeds the ball to Rashad. Bounces one way, bounces the other, and he has the first down. Needed 1, and he got about 2.5 running right up the gut.
That's a good run. That's a good head of steam, and I'm surprised they didn't leave Tucker in there for that, because he's definitely a power guy as well, but good effort by Rashad White.
Well, the Buccaneers have a 5-touchdown performance by Baker Mayfield. His quarterback rating nearly perfect, 153. And he passes for 359 yards, his second game in a row for over 300 yards. And Mayfield sparks this Buccaneer offense to a tremendous win, a needed win to stay in the hunt for the NFC South Championship. One back set, Sean Tucker from the 27-yard. Tucker running to it. He gets down low and drives those legs inside the 20 to about the 17-yard line. Well, the old saying in football, David, you know it, low man wins. He got about as low as you can get and still maintain balance. The Bucs are in the Verizon red zone. That's why you heard the cannon. Verizon, the official 5G network of the Buccaneers. 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Tampa Bay 48, Carolina 14.
Yeah, that's a good run. Tucker really, like, the play was designed to go outside to the right, and he found a little crease in the backside of the center and used his power and speed to pick up 9.5.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Carolina 18-yard line. Hand the ball off. Tucker running to his right. Bounced off a blocker and gets the first down. Needed about a yard, maybe a half yard, and he gets 3 more. And that'll move the chains, and the clock ticks at 2:27. And counting, Buccaneers with a 48-14 lead.
Yeah, really a good job by this offensive line. And that's why you stay with the run early in ball games, so you can wear down a defensive line for situations like this. The Bucs got the ball with 7 minutes and 33 seconds left, and we're coming up on a 2-minute warning. And, you know, Canales is not going to take timeouts. This should pretty much do it.
Yeah, the Bucs have 203 yards rushing. Bucky Irving has 113, his third career 100-yard rushing game, and he went over 1,000 yards in today's ball game. We have reached the 2-minute warning. Tampa Bay 48, Carolina 14. The 2-minute warning is brought to you by your local Ford dealers and F-150 official truck of the Buccaneers. Let's take a timeout.
I started using when I was 13. It was like, oh, well, they're medications. They can't be that dangerous. I didn't even realize that I needed help until like the day that I got arrested. I have been able to accomplish a lot in my recovery. I just want to be happy and I want to thrive in my life.
If you're struggling with prescription opioids, there is hope. Recovery is possible. Contact Central Florida Behavioral Health Network at cfbhn.org. Central Florida Behavioral Health Network is a managing entity contracted with the Department of Children and Families.
Nothing beats a winning lineup, and Beef O'Brady's has your all-stars. From award-winning wings to beefy Angus burgers that fully satisfy your cravings and your wallet. Ready for some new moves? Try Beef's new comfort bowls, like their new barbecue pulled pork mac and cheese bowl, crispy chicken mashed bowl, or Asian shrimp rice bowl. Or get your flavors stacked another way with Beef's new Tampa Cuban or the new Italian sub. Beef O'Brady's, where game time and meal time satisfy you all the time.
Sometimes you need to go on vacation, and sometimes you want to go on vacation. So, where can you go for both? Tampa Bay, where you can relax boldly. From strolling the Tampa River walks, miles of waterfront family attractions, and award-winning dining, to thrilling roller coasters, big games, unforgettable festivals, and sun-kissed water sports. It's Relax Boldly season year-round. Plan your adventure at visitTampaBay.com.
The Citgo catch of the game. Well, we got a number of them, but when you're a second-year guy, you make your first NFL catch of your career. Do we not have to award that? Was it Payne Durham? Payne Durham caught a Baker Mayfield, one of 5 touchdown passes thrown by Baker Mayfield, and that got us a touchdown, 34-14. Payne Durham, that's your Citgo catch of the game. Citgo, top-tier tri-clean gasoline, gets you where you're going. When you start with Citgo, you're good to go. You know, we could have also picked a couple of Mike Evans touchdowns. Jalen McMillan has 2 touchdowns, but I thought that a guy making his first career touchdown grab in the NFL, it's got to be the catch of the game, Dave.
I agree.
I mean, he's a tight end, too. You got to vote for him 5 times. You can vote 5 times for him. Anyway, Payne Durham with his first career touchdown. We also saw Devin Cope is in there right now. O'Keefe is in there. And the Buccaneers are going to go in the victory formation. We are over 500 yards for the third time this season. New Orleans, Los Angeles, and now Carolina. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will kneel down twice more, and this game will be in the books. It will be the 7th sweep by the Buccaneers against the Carolina Panthers. And for the Buccaneers, we have had our way with Carolina. Now, the series total time is 25-24.
Really, it's just a great drive at the end of the game. You bring in Trask, you have Tucker in there, but the offensive line just doing a great job.
Got Devin Culp and O'Keefe as the tight ends. Watch that huddle clock tick down to 4-3, and Trask will take the snap and the kneel down with 1 second on the clock. This will be the 9th win in the last 10 games by the Buccaneers against the Carolina Panthers. They've had a number of different coaches during that run, too.
And that definitely helped the cause, for sure.
Well, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to watch the Atlanta Falcons and Washington Commanders game tonight. Buccaneers have done our part. We win today. Improve to 9-7 with 1 game to go. All rights to this broadcast reserved. Any rebroadcast, recording, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without the express written permission of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is prohibited. Final snap of the game, a kneel down by Trask, and that'll do it. 48-14 with 33 seconds left. The Buccaneers answer the bell. Win a must-win ball game today with 1 to go.
And really all the way around. You know, we were talking off the air. Anytime you can get a big play on special teams, whether it be a return, but that punt block was really the tone setter for the second half. You know, that was their second possession in the second half, and it was great to see J.J. Russell, who's one of the leading tacklers on special teams, stepped up and played linebacker, was able to pick it up and score. Tryon Shoyinka, great effort getting the block. It was perfect technique getting out in front of the punter without making contact, and took it right off his foot.
Well, when you see a 48-14 final score, TJ reported the most points ever scored on this Carolina